wasting 3 hours of Mr. Joseph Aloba's time. The mob, seeing a lifeless body and knowing that a celebrity was brought to that morgue, but could not admit that body into their morgue, knowing fully well that the death couldn't have been natural. Yomi could not. Yomi could not write that all those in the house, including those who took the body to the hospital, be called for questioning. Yomi, who are you working for? Yomi, who are you working for? People must know that everything you have been saying are a bunch of lies. Yeah, you text the number to Baba. Which day did they threaten anybody? Yomi, come home, come and look. You are the one that wrote the letter, and I can tell you, I can beat my chest that you have paid your own way to prison with what you have written. You have been perverting justice and you have been denying justice all this while. Now you have exposed yourself as a sent agent, sponsored agent, financed agent to come and destroy justice for Mohbad. It's high time you confessed who has sent you and who you are working with. Because your narrative, your position, your noise is not different from the discussion and the narrative we saw on the WhatsApp group. Exactly similar to that in the WhatsApp group. Yomi, who are you working for? Earlier today, I read what was sent and what was written in the letter to the IGP. I'm sorry and apologies to those who were not available. But as I've said, as a man of my words, my yes will be yes, and my no will be no. Yes, I will start from where I stopped earlier today. I'm going to start from where I stopped earlier today because of time and thank you. Let's share. And let me give you a reminder and an information. When this information got to Baba Mohbad, he was very happy. It's what I don't do, and I will not do it. If it's something I do, a voice note to confirm that Baba Mohbad was happy and was given his usual assurance that what I know is what I will say. And if that will make the Nigerian police to act swiftly and rightly, it was a welcome development. But I am saying this, that this is a clear affront onto the face of someone who lost a precious gift. Whatever you see, whatever you notice, I can tell you, the man has not gotten over the loss of his son, Mohbad. He hasn't. So from where I stopped in the morning, earlier today, in the letter Yomi wrote, he said, concealment of evidence. Let me move forward. Let me go backward a little. Concealment. Concealment. Sorry. Concealment of evidence. The late Mohbad was not a Muslim who by religious practices may bury earlier their dead. Yomi àkàìrà àrọ òyìnbó ó dàgbé wẹ́ẹ́dà ló bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ lẹ́tà yìí. Òyìnbó yẹn ò jọ nǹkan tí káfíńtà kan lè kọ́ because the carpenter I know is more intelligent and advanced than all this rubbish you are putting up. And with a series of criminal suspicion noted by Mr. Joseph Aloba when he got to Mohbad's house allegedly on the 12th of September 2023. Burying Mohbad the following day, 13th September 2023, less than 24 hours, should never have happened. Yomi, and all those of you who have financed or brain behind this thing, you know next to nothing. And if you can recall, this man has narrated how he went to the police station, how he went to the morgue. Did he go to the morgue to go and bury Mohbad? Did he take the body to go and say, okay, we want to bury the body in the morgue? He did not take him directly to his house. He could have lodged the body in the house if it was late in the night and get rid of and take a step on how to bury the body. But he took the body to the morgue. He took it to the morgue so that it could be stored and kept for as long as every shady and dark things surrounding the dead could be cleared. But you are writing rubbish here. Aloba already. The law has called. Well, you brought it to social media. I have every right to pass my judgment. Again, in the third subsection of his third point, if properly investigated, especially the retrieval of concrete digital evidence, that is CCTV camera recording, the incident that lured him into agreeing to bury Mohbad will be exposed. Shango, the incident in which Yomi is saying that something happened in that house that he is aware of, that if the CCTV can be revisited or can be extracted, that what led to Baba agreeing after they have met, they have discussed, to bury that body will be exposed. Yomi, irú àṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ, wàá dé bá wọn péjọ láti fọwọ́ ara ẹ gbé ọmọ ẹ̀sìn. Àyàfi tí bàbá yẹn bá mọ̀ nípa kó ọmọ ẹnìkan ni. Gbogbo ẹni tí ìta bá sọ lálẹ́ yìí ní aburú ni oníṣẹ́. Ṣé gbogbo yín kẹ́ kórè jọ? Ó jẹ́ $1, bó jẹ́ $1, bó jẹ́ £1, bó jẹ́ €1, ní anybody yín contribute láti ṣerú nǹkan báyìí. Ṣé rí ẹrù tí abiyamọ kì í tú? Wọ́n á dì wá báyìí. Àfi tí bàbá tẹ̀ ń pariwo ẹ̀ yìí, àfi tó bá mọ̀ nípa kú ọmọ ẹnìkan ni. ẹ jẹ́ a máa là ó, ẹ jẹ́ kí a máa là á. In which ẹ wá fẹ́ dá padà fún mi, ẹ dá padà kẹ́ ní àdàbí tí bàbá yẹn bá mọ̀ ń pa ẹ máa dá padà. Nítorí ẹ̀lùmí ṣe ń dé pẹ̀lú yín táṣì ọ̀run dẹ̀ establish ẹ̀ pé àfi tí bàbá yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe kọ́ tí wọ́n mọ̀ ń pa ikú ọmọ ẹ̀ ní ọ̀run ò ní jẹ́ kí irú ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ sí yín. Again, to further said, invariably a proper scrutiny of other key suspects in the house will solve the puzzle. The puzzle that Baba agreed. Burying Mohbad is the major attempt to conceal and destroy the homicide evidence and shield the murderers. So Baba connived with the alleged murderers to cover the evidence. Àbí Yomi wà cover evidence tó bá pọ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀ tán àfi tí bàbá yìí bá mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ àfi tó bá ṣe nǹkan tẹ́ ló ṣe gbogbo yín pátá tẹ lọ́wọ́ nú ẹ̀. Because this man always express his concern on daily basis about the situation and how much the loss of his child means to him, how it has affected him mentally, psychologically, emotionally. But all you could do is to come out and say all this rubbish. And he said, irú àṣẹlẹ̀ sí no be by èpè àfi tí bàbá yìí bá mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀. And then the fourth evidence Yomi is putting out is that threatening of Mohbad's neighbor that has digital evidence for leaks. Yomi, after you collected hundreds of thousands from people and you had nothing to show for it, you kept hanging it on what never existed. As a human rights organization, which human rights? As a belly rights, stomach rights organization, as a stomach rights organization, if I hear human rights, stomach rights, àti jẹ́ ti fún lọ́rùn, ti fún lọ́rùn. You have sold your conscience to the extent that you have none. You have sold your future because you are not seeing as a stomach rights organization involved in the case. We attended Mohbad's estate. We attended Mohbad's estate and two neighbors volunteered to help gain access to the CCTV of Mohbad's flat and his home, respectively. So a neighbor, ẹni gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ léèyàn, telling you that they will help you to access Yomi, and you could put this up. I'm going to present a lot of witnesses. So I present a lot of witnesses, and I hope your witnesses will not deny you that one Mweri. And your witnesses will be verified with their addresses and location. As at when you are saying all this, the neighbor KG helping with Mohbad's flat neighbor through the estate CCTV installer was practically threatened. Evidence attached. Mr. Joseph Aloba was actually the only one. Mr. Yomi gave the contact details of the lady KG and revealed the cause of our meeting on that day. She was meant to link up with the estate CCTV guy. The The lady made a detour and never returned to the task. Yomi, you don't need somebody who is vast in thinking to know that you knew all this game before embarking on it. You collected someone's number. Let me pretend as if you did really. You collected someone's number, and the only person you could send the number to was an ordinary carpenter. Someone who lost his son. To do what? To call the person or to know what is it? You sent the number to Baba to do what? Because you knew what you have the narrative. The narrative you were given, or the narrative you wanted to give, you knew you have written your script that you were going to hang it on someone. So you purposely send a number to Baba Mohbad. But you man never called anybody. But you now said you send the number to Baba Mohbad, and the lady who promised you to help you extract did not show up. Yomi, money or furthermore, he said, on the part of Femi Soyinka living 2 buildings away, phase 8 of Bayeloro Close, he ordered to release the CCTV except with a court order. Ignorantly, I share this information only with Mr. Joseph Aloba's younger brother, and I told him, one family they did everything to threaten the life of the man on social media via one of their bloggers, Gurxey, by passing the images of the man's out. The images of the man's out. When did Gurxey say join you in exposing your life? Ẹni tí ò tiẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ẹ́ rárá, tí ò tiẹ̀ rí where you exist at that time. And you can see that Yomi had already written his script. He was just acting it. And that is why he said, I sent the contact of the second number to Mr. Fabayi. And you're someone who was not in Nigeria, and you send the contact. To do what? To do what? Yomi, don't worry. To do what? You send the number of CCTV. Person that promised you, I will get the CCTV of Mohbad house. Is there no law that secures someone's privacy again? A neighbor telling you, are you out of your senses? Are you crazy or something? Are you mad or something? The other one, Mr. Femi Soyinka, living 2 buildings away from Mohbad. I was going to release the CCTV. And you share his number with Mr. Fabayi, Baba's brother. So the next thing you are telling them, or what you told those you keep scamming, that you keep collecting money for, because that Mr. Fabayi, that you send the number to Mr. Fabayi, and he shared the number, and Gurxey pasted the picture of that man, where and when. You needed to quote the date and let us know. Because, Yomi, tí wọ́n bá dá ẹ padà síbi tó yẹ kó wà, tí wọ́n bá tiẹ̀ síbi tó yẹ kó wà, wàá bàlújẹ́. Wàá bàlújẹ́. wọ́n wá fẹ́ lẹ́dẹ̀ ìjọba ìlú àtú tí wọ́n bá fi é sínú ẹ̀rẹ̀ tó yẹ kó wà. You will mess up everywhere. You will mess up everywhere. The man did not only give the police empty hardware, he bluntly told the AIG, Zone 2, that he does not care about police protection except his own personal licensed gun. If you ever comply. Yomi, ẹgbẹ́ máa gbé bọ́ọ̀rìn àbí kó lọ gbé wèrè kan wá kó béèrè pé kan fún òun fẹ́ níbọn. Yomi, ó ráyè ẹ̀. You can only put this out to those who cannot reason and who cannot think. And if I try to expose you, telling them that, beware of Yomi, beware of Yomi. Yomi is a liar. Yomi has nothing to tell you because he is just cooking lies and scamming you. Sami Jojo, the former right-hand man, physically present with Yomi anywhere he went to, also came back to tell you that, look, Yomi is a fraudster. Yomi is a liar. Yomi is a manipulator. But what did he do? He said, no, they are envious of Yomi. Wọ́n fẹ́ bá ṣe Yomi jẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ kí Yomi máa ṣiṣẹ́ lọ. And you have seen all this that he has done. He said the man submitted empty hardware. Empty hardware. Empty hardware. So you brought a man who also deceived the Nigerian police. And he was beating the chest that he could not trust the police, whatever. And police could not at least use court order to handle the matter and to make the man present whatever he had. Yomi, irọ́ ló máa pààyà láyà ẹ̀. Irọ́ lá pa ẹ́ kú. Anyway, let's go further before people start coming and say their own whatever. Irọ́ lá pa ẹ́ kú, Yomi. The fifth one, open defense of likely assassin named Zomo. In the course of in the course of our fact-finding, an effort to help police unravel the mystery behind the cause of death of Ilerioluwa Promise Oladimeji Aloba aka Mohbad, we vehemently follow up the 3 seconds video. Have you 3 seconds? 1, 2, 3. And your kilo very in bed. That they identify that the identity of the third person in the video is one Zomo, Mohbad's friend, an ex-soldier, in apparent attempt to smoke him out. We gave a hint to see his reaction. To the utmost dismay, it was Mr. Joseph Aloba that rushed out in the middle of the night to defend his Zomo on a huge social media platform on TikTok, dedicated for the cause of fighting justice for Mohbad. Evidence attached. His words and series of defense in a clear indication. Yomi, with all those evidences, with all those statements you presented to the police told you that it could not be linked to the death of Mohbad. When you brought out that false narrative, it was like a shock. Baba Mohbad, who had his son murdered or killed, was called. Adike, you are welcome. Mashi is on you. Oh, Yomi, the man was called upon because we were already trying to in the house at that moment because they have been established by witnesses, by narrative, even at the court of law. We were trying to circle our search of suspects within those who were around Mohbad as established, even in the court of law. Before you now came with the narrative, all because you wanted to destroy the fact and the evidence that we are working on. You came with the narrative of one Zomo. And immediately, the owner of that said platform, you said platform design. It's now, Gurxey said it's now a platform. The one you said, a blogger, Mohbad's blogger, that you are one of his bloggers, it's now. And I can tell you, a respected platform. A respected platform. With that shocking lies that you brought that very night, I was called upon. Hello, sir. From what you know your son, and from what you know around, and what you could see when you visited Mohbad, and between when you visited Mohbad and when you got to his house, was there anybody called Zomo around Mohbad? Baba said, and Baba answered, that the Zomo I know with Mohbad had left him over a year ago. Not even before he moved to that estate. It was when they were living in Osapa area, Osapa, London, that Zomo was with Mohbad. That even the incident that made Zomo to leave his house was an horrible one. That he was called upon to attend to the matter around 1 a.m. in the night. That Zomo was not present in that house. That let us focus and put our attention on those who are present in the house, not Zomo. Zomo was never in the house. The man explained and told us. But because you wanted to divert attention from those you are pretending to be working for, those you are pretending to be protecting, you now want to divert it to Zomo. That Zomo was what? Yomi? It's not a threat, it is the law. By the law of what you have written. By the law of falsehood, defamation, attempt to frustrate not only justice, frustrate or to lead a man who lost his son into depression, which can lead to death. Chief, you are welcome. Yomi, ẹjọ́ máa lọ àwọn ohun abiyamọ. I want you to supervise. You are welcome. Àwọn ohun tó tọ́ sí ẹni tí ó fi kú ọmọ yọ̀yàn. I want abiyamos to gather here and send it to Yomi. Let's share, let's like, let's share, let's like. I want two abiyamos. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ wá lè sọ, àṣẹ máa gùn lálẹ́. Àfi tí bàbá yẹn bá mọ̀ nípa kú ọmọ ẹ̀. Àfi tó bá ever fi ọjọ́ kan sọ pé all those who have anyone who has a hand or who had a hand in the death of his son should not be punished. Òun nìkan ni. If not, nǹkan tó wá sọ fún Yomi, àṣẹ tó wá pa fún Yomi lálẹ́ tipẹ́tipẹ́ lè gbé mórí tipẹ́tipẹ́. Yes, I'm not doubting. Yomi is also part of Yabujo WhatsApp group because the narrative is pushing is similar to that of WhatsApp group to divert attention and put every blame on that man. Same narrative we are condemning at the inquest. Ṣé gbogbo ẹni tí gbogbo yín ṣiṣẹ́ fún? Ọ̀ àwọn tẹ́jọ́ kórìpọ̀ tẹ́ ń ṣiṣẹ́ ẹbí yẹn. Tálàrọ̀ wá ní ó da fún yín, ọlọ́sùn ò ní jẹ́ ó da fún yín. Tọ́lọ́sùn bá gbà, ọjọ́ alẹ́ yín ò ní gbà lágbára Ọlọ́run. Àfi tí bàbá yẹn bá mọ̀ nípa kú ọmọ. Except if not, ẹ bẹ̀rù yín bòde. Ẹ bá ẹrù yín ní bòde. No such a move. When the man came out to say that, let us focus on those that we know. They have said it before the court. The court, they have said, they have narrated, they have given us, even in police statement, all those who were present in the house. And everyone who were in the house have witnessed, have given their narrative under oath at the court. You could not pick any of their narrative in the court. Were you to know you were never part of justice seekers? Did you ever enter the court or sat at one inquest sitting? The only time you came there was when you were being sponsored and you were paid to come and do one rubbish protest. That you collected money from that your MAGA blogger in Dublin who contributed money for you and others like that. Your first format. That was your first format. Protest. Let us do protest. Was it the first format or visitation to Mohbad's house that you collected money? That Mashodani. Activists don't know. At the end of the day, at least you saw the way Mohbad's death has clothed you. And the fifth one, and the sixth one, Mr. Joseph Aloba being shielded by the police. It is crystal clear. The police officers investigating Mohbad's matter from inception are forced to compromise and protected a key suspect in person of Mr. Joseph Aloba. What is different from the narrative of WhatsApp group? You are tagging Baba Mohbad as the key suspect in this letter you are writing to the IG. In this your fake letter you are writing to the IG and you are making it public. Yomi, anyone that is contributing money or that is encouraging you to go ahead with this or that is coming for you or that is seeing this as a positive move, and they are wasting their time, wasting their money, wasting their resources. That Baba is a key suspect. Those who are present when Mohbad died were not key suspects again. Yomi, the narrative of WhatsApp is what we are seeing and we are hearing from you. Very obvious. Tell us, we need to know, who are you working for? How much were you paid? All these contributions are just to keep your body and soul together. The huge money, the major money that you collected to be doing all this, how much and who paid you? Please, let's have and share. You can also give the host too. You can also give the host so that I'll be encouraged and at least we need it to work. If I see it going, much more That love and share, love and share, love and share, love and share. Yes, love and share. That's the major thing. You are attacking Baba Mohbad as the key suspect. Yomi, ọmọ akú lójú ẹ̀mí ẹ̀, wọ́n á dẹ̀ sọ pé key suspect yẹn. Yomi, who is the key suspect in the death of your own brother? Who is the key suspect? You can never, because wọn ò lè fún ẹ lówó lórí ẹ̀. You are just a destroyer of justice, a destroyer of life. Àbájẹsà ti jáde o. That man has never mentioned your name or appreciated you for once. O kò sọ Àbájẹsà ẹni tó ń ṣe skit lórí TikTok. Ó ń ṣe solo skit lórí TikTok. You mortgage the career of that man for money, for your stomach. In every same crime, no matter what the allegation is, there can be understanding and settlement outside court. If somebody that has sense, if somebody that had no ulterior motive or selfish interest or personal gain in Baba Ijesha's case, that person seeing the momentum gathering against that man, that person would have advised Baba Ijesha, let us use reconciliatory approach to solve this matter. And I can say, probably or possibly, let me use it that, possibly the matter couldn't have passed through the judiciary in that way, and possibly Rajesh wouldn't have been sentenced, and his career would still be alive, his name wouldn't have been dented, and his name wouldn't have been recorded as sex offender. But Fabayi Baba Jeshaje, you are a destroyer of destiny. You are a destroyer of fortune. You are a destroyer. The way you want to destroy this justice for those who are sincerely fighting this justice. Your antecedents, your past record is an evidence that you are nothing but evil personified. Evil personified. I continue. Is either the man, wait, listen to this. He continues by saying, is either the main assassin syndicate or part of the assassin or ritualist syndicate manipulating the cause of justice in Mohbad's matter. Yomi, bàbá ọmọ tó ń sá sókè tó ń sá sódò, tó gba ìsọlẹ́nu láàrin ọ̀rẹ́, láàrin ẹbí, láàrin ará, ládùúgbò. All because he is looking for justice. Yomi, ẹni tó bá nírú ẹ̀ ò ní ṣe ẹ́, kò ní dáa fẹ́ nìyẹn. Ẹni tó bá àbí tí bàbá yẹn bá mọ̀ nípa akú tó pọ̀ mọ́ ní nǹkan tó ṣe bàbá yẹn ò ní ṣe ẹ́. Ọlọ́run abẹ́ tọ́jú ohun ẹ̀ abẹ́ wò. Dé lẹ́wù yíyá ẹ̀ á wá ní ògo tó kọjá ògo àwọn tó kù. Ajá dẹ̀ fi pa ẹlẹ́kùn. Wọ́n á dẹ̀ wá sọ pé wọ́n ló pa. Ẹni tí ta bá ṣe ní ìsìn, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wò ó. Nǹkan tí Yorùbá ń pè ní àtúbọ̀tán nìyẹn o. Òyìnbó ń pè ní karma. Àtúbọ̀tán. What will eventually happen? Tó yẹ pé kò ṣe block kò ṣe dì. Ẹ máa gbọ́ again o. Yomi wrote to the IGP that Mr. Joseph Aloba is either, let me start again. He says, it is crystal clear that police officer investigating Mohbad's matter from inception have compromised and protect a key suspect in person of Joseph Aloba, saying Baba Mohbad is a key suspect in the death of his own son. Yomi. Anyway, ẹjọ́ ìyá abiyamọ, I'll start bringing you up. At least you can say your words of advice to Yomi and pass some judgment to Yomi that Mr. Joseph Aloba is a prime suspect, a key suspect in the death of his son. Yomi, Umashiu. He wrote further, is either the main assassin syndicate lórí ikú ọmọ ẹ̀ Yomi, àní ayé àfi kú ọmọ yọ ẹ̀ wọ́n á fi bú ẹ̀ wọ́n á dẹ̀ fi kàn ẹ̀ lágbára rẹ̀ àfi tí bàbá ìbá mọ̀ nípa pọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ àfi tó bá mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ kó máa wẹ̀ inú àgbo kó wẹ̀ inú àgbo kó lọ bá ìgbèjì kó ṣe fún ẹ tàbí kó gbẹ́rù mọ́lẹ̀ mi àfi tó bá jẹ́ pé ọlọ́run máa ń tẹ̀lé alábòsí àbọ̀ ọlọ́run máa ń gbé alábọ̀dé lẹ́yìn àfi tọ́lọ́run bá ń gba àbẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ nìkan ló máa ń jẹ. But if no one can bribe God for this you have done, you have brought calamity unto yourself and your generation. He is either the main assassin syndicate or part of the assassin or ritualist syndicate manipulating the cause of justice in Mohbad's matter. Yomi lórí ikú ọmọ ẹ̀. Only call professional honest and conscience-driven police officers will do the right thing. He has been presumably buying his way out of Yomi, and he will buy his way out to Gurxey. Out of the case, despite numerous statistics showing he is criminally liable and complicit in the death or shielding the murderers. Yomi, lórí ikú ọmọ ẹ̀, òun ló ń sọ adúrú yìí rí, ló ń sọ adúrú ìtàn. Yomi, that ẹ̀yin present, look, do you think Baba Mohbad is on the good page of police? Who is like a threat to the police? Who is like a goal in the matter of Nigerian police not to bury this case? Is he not the man? Do you know? Anyway, let's leave that. I want to limit my brief talk on what I'm reading. That was shielding the murderers of late Ìlúrí Olúwa Ọlájúméjì Aloba, aka Mohbad. His hands does not seem clean as far as the stomach right foundation is concerned. Thank you, ma. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. Thank you. At least I'll be gingered. Yes. Now, Last one, which is the seventh point that Yomi wrote in his letter to the IG. Decoy convention of knowing Mohbad's killer. In one of his interviews, evidence attached, evidence lapai, he testified that if paternity test DNA is conducted, it will point to the killer of Mohbad. Jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, Yomi, àtẹ̀yìn wèrè aláìlọ́pọlọ. If the one said he want the DNA, that after the DNA, I'll be able to identify who has killed my son. He's doing the police work. He's doing investigative work. That's what he's doing. Because DNA will be seen as part of the motive. Or you don't know. Alori yin ti kú. I can be able to tell you. The cause and the person responsible for the death of my son. Let me just do the DNA first. That's a statement of an investigator. A statement of an investigator. And you are saying rubbish. Have you Yomi? Are you the Baba whatever, or you are trying to, don't worry, let me talk. His arm, it was combined that took the life of Mohbad. There is some kind of synergy between Mr. Joseph Aloba and MØN33Y before the demise of the singer. It is believed that the disagreement over the singer's property and who ought to be in control of led to the open fight and counter accusation. Yomi, that there was a synergy between them, a collaboration between them before the death, which led to the death of Mohbad. That was as a result of how to share poverty and who is to be in control. That is causing acquisition and counter accusation. Yomi, initially CMA still any to prevent it. It cannot be prevented. It must definitely happen. Except you have ever known by the conning. Only conning. So, nítorí ẹ̀ ni bàbá ṣe sọ pé òun fẹ́ mọ̀ dínkù tó pọ̀ wọn Yomi. Ebo tí wíwá kan sọ ibi tójú ẹ wà nìyẹn. Pé gbogbo Mohbad yẹ kó kó fún ẹni. You are a foundation. All Mohbad money should be given to you. Olè aláìní tìjú onírọ̀ àná ọ̀lẹ ọkùnrin aláìní láárí òpònú ajíràdà olùṣìwèrè àpọ̀dà. All Mohbad money should be given to you. Dàkúdà olè. There is some kind. It is believed that the disagreement over the properties and who ought to be in control led to their open fight and counter accusation. MØN33Y Cynthia in a leaked audio accused Mr. Joseph Aloba of killing Mohbad, and Mr. Joseph on the other hand accused MØN33Y secret lover as the one responsible. Could it be referring to Zomo or someone else. His inability to furnish the investigation with the information means he has equally committed a crime. Yomi, ayé ẹ máa bàjẹ́. Àní wàá sunkún wàá sunkún ọ̀wọ̀ọ̀wọ̀. Ẹkún ọ̀wọ̀ọ̀wọ̀ lórí ọmọ wàásù. Àfi tó bá jẹ́ bàbá yìí ṣe nǹkan tó ń sọ. Nìkan ni. Òun nìkan ni. This is not me. You provoke the anger in me by being senseless, idiotic, and so crazy to be writing all this against a man who lost his son. And the man who was not present when the son died. And that for me to be saying about Mohbad, ẹ má pa wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe pa Mohbad. I also said that òun ni wọ́n coach. Ó mà ṣe o. Àníṣe nǹkan tó ń pa bàbá yẹn lẹ́kún tó ń bà ní lọ́kàn jẹ́. Ọlọ́run á ṣù ní ọ̀nà méje lọ́nà àádọ́rin méje. Á kó dà sí láìpẹ́. Not temporary, á kó dà síbẹ̀ permanently. Tí wọ́n pé kò ní sẹ́ni máa bẹ yọ. Àfi tí bàbá yìí bá mọ̀ nípa kó wọn. And these are their demands. Lastly, and in conclusion, he wrote our demands. They had two demands. One, arrest and prosecute Joseph Aloba. Arrest and prosecute Joseph Aloba. We humbly request your good office to, as a matter of urgency and fairness, order the arrest and proper investigation of Joseph Aloba. We equally urge speedy arrest of the remaining four suspects concluded in the investigation and charge them to court. The remaining four suspects and charge them to court. So you have used your manipulation to at least save the first three. That is Damola, Swending, and Wumi. It could be because of one that you have just displayed your drama to save those ones from further arrest. Saying that the rest four in your own presentation should be arrested with Baba Mohbad and be investigated. And second, for forensic of key suspects in November 2025, Omomi turned herself in, arrested and investigated at Abuja as a suspect. She has been granted administrative bail. We have no follow-up information. So you are telling us he was given so that one case has been sorted by you, Abi, that you have no information. Even forensic was initiated on her. She and her co-travelers have been bragging around that they have secured someone in the president's family and kitchen cabinet who will shield her. You are just sorry when you try to look for an excuse. We know you're right off. Your excuse to shield those you are trying to shield. We know, we understand. But Lord, you have Mohbad is what I am challenging. Whatever game you like, continue playing it. I will never be one of those that will fall for your manipulation, your scam game, or your lies. charging among me, Cynthia and others to court with weak casework might provide an easy escape route. She shared same iCloud with the deceased. A forensic recovery from the National Cyber Crime Center can sue whatever. No, blotted. It was blotted. Thank you for the advice. Yomi, when you were talking of other suspects, anywhere you made mention of other suspects, you were a bit silent. We understand your body language, and all of you that brought your dry brains together to put up that write-up. Yomi, you are not different from the WhatsApp group. The way we are going to treat those in the WhatsApp group who are trying to pervert justice and divert attention is the same way we are going to handle you and treat you. But because you are coming out personally, publicly, and directly, your own case is interesting. Your own case is done and dusted. Done and dusted. As I personally, I have legal cause to settle with you. Just come back home. Stop hiding. Stop writing letter, petition outside the country. Stop writing it. Lawyer Magowo. Lawyer want money, they won't advise you rightly. You wrote, you stand. As at on the 10th November, you were not in Nigeria. I could remember one idiot like you who wrote a petition to the Commissioner of Police against someone in this justice for Mohbad. While that person was invited, they put a call with his lawyer and his police agent. They put a call through to him. The police commissioner said, if you really want to petition this person, come home, come and stand by what you are writing. You cannot be sitting outside Nigeria and be doing a case in diaspora, from diaspora. All those of you who are thinking Yomi is working or Yomi is doing anything, stop giving Yomi your hard-earned money. Your families are there who are nagging, who are working, whether they are going to wake up to what they will eat tomorrow morning. You are wasting your money on fruitless scam effort of Yomi, who has claimed the presidency was going to, the presidency. Surely you're crazy. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Please, anybody that wants to talk, I just need to do something while you engage the public space. I mean, you engage the platform. Please, I just send the request and send your word of advice to Yomi, or I should invite you. You are invited. All of you send request. We are not.
Papa Gurxey.
Yes, ma.
Yeah, good evening, all the lovely, beautiful people that saying the truth, fighting for the truth, that even the light, not the dark, against a dark world. I'm busy now, but let me just quickly say this. For me, all this nonsense, right or babala nonsense, could hold anything. And right from day one, I've always said it. I never believed in this. Fabayi, I never believed in you. Even the Niger challenge, these idiots. challenge him twice. Why are you here? Why are you on justice for Mohbad? What is your mission? What are your mission? You couldn't answer that one. Let me tell you, Yomi, I wrote it. I know I wrote it. Another person wrote it. Yomi has been part of this WhatsApp group. That is his own part. Script that is what he's playing out. When the issue of that Zomo, how did you get that information? How did you know about Zomo? And I will tell you, Yomi have been paid that blood money. He just came out, I need that one just by the way. Yomi, bí Ọlọ́run ti ń bẹ tí ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ti ń bẹ. Mo padà ṣe mi ò dálábàá ni o. Má sọ̀rọ̀ àṣẹ kíkàṣẹ ìsúná ayé. Àdàbí tí bàbá yìí tó bá gbé gbogbo tó ń sọ lórí bàbá yìí, ó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Tí òun fi òkú ọmọ ẹ̀ tó fi ìlú ọ́ tó ní lára, ayé àtọ̀run á ní ẹ́ lára tìdílẹ̀ tọmọtọmọ. Kí ló dé? Olórí burúkú ló ṣe ni, ó lè mẹ́kẹ̀ẹ́. Owó tó fún ẹ tó ná sórí tó jáde lára ẹ̀ ẹ lè tún jèrè. Wọ́n ti ní irun yín ilẹ̀ gbígbẹ. Bíbélì ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run ni. Ó ní ilẹ̀ gbígbẹ ni ọlẹ̀ tẹ máa gbé. Títí ọjọ́ ayé ẹ̀ ó ti jẹ́ ẹni tó ṣe mímọ́. Ilẹ̀ ò ní so kò ní so fún mi. Ilẹ̀ gbígbẹ ló wọ́n máa tẹ̀. Àti irun yín tó ń da oníbàbà láàmú. Kí ló dé náà? Ẹ̀dẹ̀ da Nàìjíríà bàbá ní kọ́kọ́ ló dàrú. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà torí pé ẹ fẹ́ lówó òjijì. Ó lè mẹ́kẹ̀ẹ́ bàbẹ́ àtàwọn tó rán ẹ níṣẹ́. Ẹ máa ṣègbè pọ̀ ni. You continue to fail woefully. Bàbá kúrẹ́ ṣe bá yọ̀rọ̀ ayé lẹ́nu. All those nonsense ó ń dààmú ayé ẹ̀. Ìdààmú àti ìpẹ́yìn kékeré ló máa gbẹ̀yìn ayé ẹ̀. You know me, I don't people here, I don't cause people here. But when it goes to that efficiency 12, 12, tọ́ni ká máa fi ire ká máa fi géèmù. Ẹ̀yin olùṣẹ́yìn ọ̀tọ̀ Ọlọ́run, ọ̀tá humanity. You think ẹ ń gbógun ti bàbá Ọlọ́run lẹ ń gbógun ti torí yín náà lọ ṣe jáluwa wáyé àdàbí tí ìbá sòtítọ́ tí bá gba kọ́bọ̀ ni pé wọ́n fi ń ṣe kíní ju Mohbad tí bá gba kọ́bọ̀ ló kù. Yomi ilẹ̀ gbígbẹ ní gbogbo ibi tó bá lọ ní all the four corners of the world. Ẹ lọ gbé aláwo yìí wá, ẹ lọ gbé aláàfáà yìí wá, ẹ lọ gbé pásítọ̀ yìí wá, ẹ bá wa náà bíbá. Kí ló dé? Gbogbo tó ń ṣe òun dààmú ara ìdààmú àti ìgbáyé kékeré ló máa gbẹ̀yìn ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ néso, ó dẹ̀ bímọ, ó wá ń fi òkú bàbá ní ẹlẹ́lẹ́ni yọ. Sọ fáwọn tó rán ẹ̀ ọ̀ bá wà níbi gíga Ọlọ́run ló ní agbára láyé àtọ̀. Gbogbo yẹn ti wálẹ̀, yóò fẹ́ mú àwọn ibi tó ti wá tó ti gbé ẹ wá. You are part of that excuse gbogbo wọn sọ group yẹn. Wọ́n èmi ti sọ láti ilẹ̀ wá. Ìgbà tó kọ́kọ́ dé, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Mo tún dúpẹ́ pé mi ò fi wọ́n lè support ẹ. Kí ló dé náà? Kí ló dé? Mi fi wọ́n dé pé mo tiẹ̀ ní ìkọ̀kọ̀ pé nítorí pé ẹni bí ní ẹ Ọlọ́run máa fi yín ni ó máa ṣègbè dàbí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń fi ayé wọn bàbá yìí ọ̀run àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ máa dà í láàmú tọmọtọmọ ti lé yìí. Olórí burúkú ni ẹni. Ó lè jèrè náà gbogbo ṣe ń dààmú gbogbo tó ń lọ káàkiri àwọn gbogbo tó ń sọ fún ẹ. Ó ẹgbàá gbowó dídá wọ́n fi yẹn ṣe camouflage ni ẹ̀dáwó kìíní kan wọ́n ti sanwó ẹ̀jẹ̀ fún ẹ o ò lè gbérí mọ́ o dẹ̀ ní tẹ́gbẹ́ lọ kí ló kó ẹgbẹ́ mi ìdílé bàbá yìí wọ́n pè ẹ́ ní o dẹ̀ wá kọ̀ mí ṣe ọmọ kan náà fún ló kú lẹ́jọ́ mẹ́ta ṣèbó lórí ìlú náà o dẹ̀ yíwọ́ lọ ọdẹ bí ẹ̀kọ́ náà kọ́kọ́ ṣe o dẹ̀ yíwọ́ lọ go and do other things ebi ń pa àwọn èèyàn wọ́n náà lọ ṣe bí àrísí kó máa lọ sínú gbogbo lọ wá kidnapper ó wá tẹ̀ bàtí di ṣé o ní pé o gbógun ti bàbá yìí bàbẹ́ o tún ní sinmi mọ́ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ agbógun ti ayé àtọ̀run agbógun ti òrọ̀ náà dá ayé ó lóun ló dá ayé àtọ̀run òun ló ní tolúwa nílẹ̀ àti ẹ̀kún rẹ̀ àdàbí tí bàbá yìí bá mú kọ̀ọ̀kan ògùnkọ̀ ọ̀hún ẹ̀ orí ẹ̀ dẹ̀ máa yí wàá rí ó máa yá wèrè ó lẹ̀ ní ọ̀ ẹ̀ bá wọnú àgbo bàbá Gurxey I don't know you are going to say it I was just thinking about it gbogbo tẹ bá gbójúlé ẹ̀yẹ ni ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀yìn ègbé ẹ̀yìn ìkà gbogbo tẹ bá tẹ ń wẹ̀ nínú àgbo òṣì bẹ́yà ń fẹ́ jẹyẹ òwe ni àbí ìwúrẹ́ whatever bẹ́yà ń ṣe sàgbétọ́ ni ẹ máa ṣègbé nǹkan asán lórí asán ẹ dẹ̀ fi bàbá yìí lọ kó pé ní kẹ́ bá wá jọ́sìn fún ọmọ ẹ̀ náà wọ́n wá pè ẹ́ àwọn tó ń rún ẹ sọ fún àwọn alágbára ẹ máa ṣègbè dànù ní gbogbo yín ẹ wá mi ò ẹ lè rí mi ibi tẹ bá ní ẹ ń wá ni ẹ máa ṣègbè síbẹ̀ ni ibi tẹ máa kú sí nìyẹn tẹ máa jẹrà sí what is all this gbogbo àwọn tó ń fẹ́ tíkẹ̀ tó ń lọ gbogbo ètò wáyé money is a lie that is just to camouflage wọ́n ti sanwó ibi fún iṣẹ́ ibi kò dẹ̀ ní jẹ́rìí owó yóò ní fi ṣe oore nítorí bá nọ sí tó mí àti tó mi ò ní jẹ́ fún ẹ lọ́mí bóun lórúkọ mi ìgbésẹ̀ ẹ lọ gbé àwọn ìfàwà ẹ lọ gbé anybody yín wá àdàbí tẹ bá wà lórí òtítọ́ àti lódodo kí ló dé ìlú òyìnbó tí wọ́n wà yẹn olórí burúkú máa dààmú káàkiri náà ni wọ́n ní ewé àdúrà náà ṣe sọ Yorùbá jẹ́ kọ́ mi ewé ò ní ìsinmi lóde ò ní ìsinmi.
ewé orí omi ò sinmi.
ṣe ewé orí omi ò ní ìsinmi bó ṣe lọ káàkiri ayé ìyọlé ayé lẹ́nu tó bá rí kìíní yẹn tó máa gbàṣẹ gbogbo tó lọ yẹn wà á sọ onílé ìwòsàn náà nílò ògùn ẹ lọkọ sílẹ̀ lọkọrọ yín sílẹ̀ ẹ máa wá òfin lẹ máa mú kí ló dé ó dẹ fi ìdílé ìsílẹ̀ lọ́rùn wọ́n ní kó wá kínní ni gbogbo letter to the presidency gbogbo òṣì orí ọkọ̀ yọlé ayé lẹ́nu ó lọ sùn sáà ó ṣe kínní kiri lórí asán lórí òfò oúnjẹ rẹ níyà ó ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn tó ń fún ni tó ń gbéṣẹ́ fún ni ẹ gbàgbé pé ń tọrọ owó ó ń ṣe scam ọkọ̀ fi yẹn ń ṣe kọfí camouflage ni gbogbo yín àṣírí lọ́n tú àṣírí òyìn oníbò mọ́ àdàbí tí bàbá yìí ẹ mọ kí ló dé fi dà ẹ̀jẹ̀ wá káwọn ọmọ ìṣòro káwọn náà àwọn tó tẹ̀lé lógo ó gba ìbákọ́ ló mọ́ ọmọ ẹ ọ̀nà tẹ́tù ọmọ ẹ ó lọ kiri ó nísìmí àrífòró ọlọ́run ọ̀nà máa fòró ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ni àdàbí tí ọlọ́run ò bá sí lókè àdàbí tí òṣìṣẹ́ ọlọ́run ló dé ayé àtọ̀run ó gba tẹ́gùn sára ó ń gbomi ó ṣe pẹ́ ó dẹ̀ wá ní ó fi ọmọ yọ bàbá yìí ọ̀run àtayá fọmọ yọ ẹ̀ Yomi I said this and I'm gonna say it ó ṣe máa rí ni ẹ̀ ní àṣẹ ti bàbá ní àṣẹ ti ọmọ ní àṣẹ tẹ̀mí mọ́ ní orúkọ Jésù Kristu Olúwa pẹ̀lú àṣẹ iná àmì ọmọ aláṣẹ lèmi that is it thank you.
ẹ ṣé mà kò sẹ́ni tó súnmọ́ Yomi yẹn yóò mọ̀ pé lọ́dún pa àríwá wọn dẹ̀ Sami Jojo wọn dẹ̀ even African TV wọn dẹ̀ bọ̀bọ̀ yìí kò ní nǹkan kan tó wẹ́ ọ́fà African see Mr. Tarzan please let's just.
Thank you very much, sir. I bring greetings to you all from the beautiful land of Burkina Faso. Mommy G, babe, I greet you. Lady Mama T. Porch, Lady Oreo Fesha, I greet you all. And I greet only the good people that are in this conversation, that are listening with their intellect, that are paying attention with common sense, that are following this conversation, with every sense of reason. I greet you all. You see, there is a saying by the elders while we were growing up. I'm sorry to those of us who can't really understand Yoruba. I can only say it. I will say it in Yoruba and then I will try to explain it in English just in a bit. While we were growing up, our elders and all of you big people here will understand they used to say something. Wọ́n máa ń pè nǹkan kan ní bẹ́kùn. Wọ́n máa ń fi pòwe fún wa pé tọmọdé bá yó tán a máa wá bẹ́kùn kiri. I mean, translated to mean that when a child has eaten to the point that is filled, the next thing you will see that child, doing or looking for is where to, get himself into trouble or do something that will get him, pained and lashed. Just to tell us that when you finish eating, sit down in one place, concentrate on your food. Don't go about and be looking for what will make you cry for the rest of the night. Now, I'm going to relate this to this new episode of Yomi Fabayi. Yomi Fabayi has eaten. Oti jeun, oti yo. He has taken advantage of the less privileged among us. He has taken enough advantage of the poor that are among us, as Jesus Christ said, that the poor we will always have in our midst. He has taken advantage of those that are mentally weak, those that are undiscerning, to be able to read between the lines and understand that this guy is a crook, this guy is a fraud, this guy is just a glorified area boy who just happened to have perhaps finished second. Do you understand? So, Yomi, oti jeun yo, o wa nwa bekun káàkiri. Yomi has fed on the weak among us, to the point that he doesn't know what is next again than for him to go and now start to attack Aloba. That is what is called bekun in Yoruba parlance. When a child finishes eating in his house, after finish eating his mom's food, then he went outside now and started climbing at the back of a truck around the street, climbing and hanging on the truck. That's the state that Yomi is in right now. Because nobody told you not to continue to leash on the gullibles. Nobody, Aloba has not stopped you from taking advantage of the weak among us. He has not stopped you from collecting donations based on your lies. Now that you are eating and fed to the point that you don't know what next to do again, you now turn your barrel at Joseph Aloba. You now turn your attack on Aloba. Your end has come. You can enjoy it now while it lasts. But the greatest mistake you have made is to say that the next of your scam is now to revive and keep yourself relevant to those that you can easily deceive, is to now attack Aloba, or to make Aloba look as if he is a culprit in this matter. That would be that's your greatest undoing right now. Now, I shift my focus away from Yomi Fabayi and his shenanigans and his thievery and his scam and his crookery. I shift my focus away from it. And I place my attention on the police again. We have all had this letter as read by Mr. Gurxey. We have all had all of the things that Yomi is insinuating in this letter. And I cannot but keep asking myself, how is it that the Nigerian Police Lagos State Command will hear this in public space and there will be no word from them, as if it is okay, as if that is how to behave, as if that is how a proper, serious police department will behave? Look at all the things that Yomi has done. Yomi said to the world that he collected money from Aries or whoever, whatever her name is, in order to pervert the cause of justice, in order to manipulate the Nigerian police. And he did it. And the Lagos State Police Command think that is okay. We don't do that in Burkina Faso. We don't. How could Yomi open his mouth and say to the whole world that he is the one that provided logistics to the Nigerian police, not Lagos State now, Abuja Federal Police. He provided lunch money for them. He gave them transportation. He bought tickets and brought them to Lagos State to come and effect an arrest. Come on, man, Nigerian police. Oh my goodness. You know what Yomi has done? Yomi has effectively confirmed your rot. He has effectively confirmed that you guys cannot be redeemed. He is confirming to the world that you guys are the chief when it comes to corruption. How could you all sit down there, right from the IG down to the last rank, and you think this is okay? With all that you have done or did not do in this case of justice for Mohbad from the start, and you're being still out there confirming your corruption, confirming your ineptitude, confirming the fact that you can't solve a simple case as the case of Mohbad, that corruption will not allow you. That is what marvels me most where we are right now. Yomi have the confidence, the effrontery, with all the things that he has said in this letter, in this whatever it is that he just wrote. Somebody should have contacted him and said, "Oh God, come and explain yourself. Oh God, come here. Come and tell us." If it was in Burkina Faso, what are we talking about here? So it just shows how deep the decadence is. It shows how deep the incompetence of the Nigerian police is as of today. And let me tell you, any country that you go to and you see this kind of corruption in the police, and you see this kind of incompetence in the police, this kind of ineptitude in the police, that country is in trouble. That nation is on the trajectory that I don't know who can salvage it. That's what Yomi has exposed. That is what Yomi has effectively told the world about the Nigerian police. That in Nigerian police, you could lie that you got a court order to go into the premise where a homicide was committed. He could lie that he got a court order from a judge and he went with the police, and then this cannot be proven. That's what Yomi has told the world. He has told the world that he can lie and say whatever it is, and the police will not open their mouth to say, "Yomi, be cautioned. Be cautioned." Where is the line? Where is the line between activism and then when you get into a place where you begin to make yourself, where is the line? Mr. Igbetokun, where is the line? Why is it that you are not concerned, Mr. Igbetokun? Why is it that this does not prick your conscience as a professional policeman? As the head, the number one police officer, why does this not worry you? Why? With the way the Lagos State have comported themselves in the course of this case, why does it not worry you? Why does it not bother you? Why does it not bother you? To the point that Yomi has the boldness to write this BS. To write this BS to you, addressing it to your office. Come on, man. Nigerian police. Oh, God. Burkina Faso here, and they tell you, it cannot happen. It cannot happen. And what Yomi has effectively done, again, as I said, is he has continuously exposed the Nigerian police that these people, they are corrupt beyond salvation. The Nigerian police, especially Lagos State, they are corrupt beyond salvation. That's what this Yomi's story. From the moment he joined, he entered into justice for Mohbad. From the moment he came in, what he has come to tell the whole world is that Nigerian police cannot be redeemed. That the Nigerian police is corrupt and there is no way that they can do the right thing. No way. And so that's how I see it. Apart from the beku that Yomi is doing right now. If Yomi maintained his lane and continue to collect money from those who can't think, those who are weak, those who don't know their right from left, those who don't know what is justice, those who don't know what is right from what is wrong, he can continue to fleece them. He can continue to milk them, even milk them to the point that their salaries, every month they donate it to Yomi. I don't care. It's okay. It doesn't bother me. I don't think Aloba will lose sleep over that. He will not. Joseph Aloba will not lose sleep over that. But the moment you cross that line, after feeding yourself from the donation, after decorating your life, lining your life with those donations from all of these unsuspecting, gullible followers of yours, and you now cross the line now to come and project Aloba as if Aloba was in the house, as if Aloba was there, as if Aloba was in that house at 3 a.m. September 11, 2023. As if Aloba was one of those who went out to go and look for medication at 3 a.m. As if Aloba followed them to the hospital, the first one, the second one. You're projecting Aloba as if this man was the orchestrator of what happened to his son. Look, that's your bekun. Yomi, that is your bekun. And you have earned it deservedly. You have earned it deservedly. And so, Nigerian police, this is to your shame. Mr. Gbetokun, the PRO, whoever all of you are, it is to your shame. If any of your family members is a police officer, you too, you should be ashamed of them. You should look at them in their uniform from head to toe and say, look at you. Look at you. Where is your pride? Where is your commitment to truth, justice, and justice? Yomi is running rampage all over the place and all of you are quiet? I want to see your reaction to this missive that Yomi has written to you. I want to see it. And I pray, Mr. Gurxey, I pray, Sister Orion, I pray, Mama Tiposh, I pray that the police act on this missive. Let them act on it, because their action now will drag the Beku boy into the matter full force. Let him come. I hope they will do it. And that's what I'm waiting for. And so, Nigerian police, you own it. It is to your shame, to your disgrace, that somebody like this will still be running rampage all over the place. And you have said nothing. Isn't it so amazing that from all of this time, we've only heard from the police once. This is not a private matter. The case of Mohbad is not a private case. It is a case that is of public concern. We've only heard from the police once, just once like this, once. And lie after lie, misinformation after misinformation, every now and then, and they keep mute. Anyway, why won't they be mute? When Yomi collected money from Supreme Lady or whatever her name is to bribe them to extend a suspect's whatever into to extend the detention. How will they talk if Yomi collected money, donations from all of them in order for them to take flight. Perhaps some of them never even entered airplane before. They've never traveled in the aircraft before. Yomi provided it for them. How would they talk? Which mouth would they use to talk? When Yomi was the one who provided accommodation for them. Can you imagine President Tinubu? Umashiu. This is sad. Umashiu. And what this has done, again, as I said, it has exposed how unredeemable, unsalvageable the case of the Nigerian police is. Every police officer that Yomi facilitated from his pocket, from the money that people donated to him, all of them by now, if he's serious in ensuring that the Nigerian police do the right thing and rid that institution of corruption, he should have summoned all of them. Summoned all of them. The police. How would they talk? How would they talk? How can they come out and say, Mr. Yomi, be guided? You know, there's a thin line between what you're saying and what can put you into trouble. They have never come out of it because, you know what? Yomi will show them receipt. I bought you lunch. I bought you dinner. I put you in an hotel. I gave you an envelope. I remember your Karamo gave you brown envelope. And all of these things. That is the rot. That is the rot. If you go into any country and you look at the police, the way the police comport themselves before you will tell you to a large extent how serious that country is. How serious that country is. Yomi, again, has added his own quota. He has added his own quota to the corruption in the Nigerian police. And the evidence is there. The evidence is there for Mr. Egbetokun to act upon. The evidence is there for the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, for them to act upon. The evidence is there for the Chief Security Officer of Lagos State to see. By today, that DPO, that the lawyers went to go and meet where they told them that something happened in the house, that police officer should be answering questions today. The one that they took the body to, who wrote the report, Baba signed and then got another and said, don't give him any. That man too needed to be somewhere now answering questions. But where are they? The one that told Baba, where are they today? And Yomi, in his campish nature, in his crookedness, has further come to say, this is your police, oh. This is the police, oh. Look at them. That's what he has done. And that's the way I see this episode. And so I'm hoping that Mr. Egbetokun and his ranks, they will look at this letter, this missive, take a look at it and act on it. Because it's going to lead us somewhere. It's going to lead us somewhere. But you know what? What I know for sure out of all those parts is that Aloba Joseph will have the last laugh. Joseph Aloba will have the last laugh. Thank you very much, Mr. Gurxey. I greet you all respectfully.
Thank you very much. Thank you and thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate your contribution, your concern, and your constant love. You share not only to our Mohbad, but to the country at large in trying to help us to get justice. It's an understatement to say that all what Yomi has been doing is to pervert the cause of justice and possibly shield or divert attention from the right focus to ensure that we own up when the whole thing gets messed up. But lo and behold, some of us will not relent. And some of us will not give up. On your affair, Okay, ma. Over to you, ma.
Ekalesa,
Ekale, ma.
Mr. Tazan, Mami Jigrib, Mami Tiposh. Good evening, everybody. Well, to start with, I believe we should just once in a while, twice in a week, we should be talking about this thing. Because what these people are trying to do is for us not to talk about it again at all. And that is why they are bringing up Ole, Adokolunkigbe, Barao, Amroba, people like Yomi, to come and be giving false narrative, to come and be lying. Police informants like Yomi, Ole, Oro tó fi lé ẹjọ́ yẹn, a sì máa lọ tún bẹ òrùn yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀sẹ̀, a fi lé ẹ, wàá gbàgbé boxers ẹ, a máa lé ẹ. Mo sọ fún ẹ, mo tún fọwọ́ ẹ̀ sọ̀yà fún ẹ, you know. Once tàbá tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ, a máa tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ Yomi. Olè ní ẹ, Bàráò ní ẹ, kó ẹrù ẹ, alọ́kó ló ń kígbe. Kó ẹrù ẹ kúrò ń dé for him. Because you are not doing what the people that are meant to be here are doing. Olè ní ẹ, olè ìwọ àtàwọn tẹjọ ń gbìmọ̀ pọ̀, olè ìwọ fún ara ẹ mọ̀, olè ní ẹ. Tí ò bá jẹ́ pé ọlọ́pàá ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún, why káwọn ọlọ́pàá gan fúnra wọn nígbà tó constitute nuisance wọn lọ́rùn, why tán ṣe gbé ẹ? Why tó ọlọ́pàá fúnra wọn gan ò ṣe gbé ẹ? Why? Asao, was Baba Mohbad there when they pied his son? Was he there? Did you meet Baba there? Even Baba did not even see the nurse, the allegedly and nurse tí wọ́n ti rú mọ́. So Asao, ṣé bàbá rán àwọn èèyàn sí Mohbad lórúkọ lọ́tẹ̀ fún ẹ̀ pa ní? Come and tell us, because it seems you know more than. That's why we need to arrest Yomi. He knows more than what we don't know. Yomi knows. Ẹ jẹ́ ká arrest ẹ̀. Kó wá sọ nǹkan tó mọ̀, tell other people mọ̀ yẹn. We want him to come and say it. Tí o sọ pé orí ẹ burú ni, sọ pé tí n bá fi nǹkan tó wà bá fi sọ̀rọ̀, this is January, ọmọ January ni mí. Tí mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ sínú ayé ẹ̀ tàṣẹ́tàṣẹ́, ó máa lẹ mọ́, ó máa gbogbo ilé tó ń bẹ ń sọ ní kinní yẹn, wọ́n sì bẹ́ẹ̀ ń tò díẹ̀díẹ̀ ni. A máa lé ẹ tèfètèfè, wọ́n á lé ẹ, ò ní dúró mú ẹrù ẹ. Gbogbo ibi tó bá ti ń dé àdàbẹ́ ní kò dàgbẹ́ sára ni. Be careful. Leave Baba Mohbad alone. Leave him alone. Lose ọmọ. Baba Mohbad ló lose ọmọ. So come and tell us the reason why you and you are here because of money. Where belle face ni, olè ní ẹ, olè. Ìwọ àtàwọn kó ọ̀tẹ̀, olè ní gbogbo yín, kò ní ra gbá fún yín. Ẹni tó ń finance yín, tó ń fún yín lówó, ibi tí a ti ń ṣe meeting, the group admin yín yẹn kò ní dá fún gbogbo yín papọ̀. Olè ní gbogbo yín, olè. I'm telling you. Àṣẹ obìnrin mo fi sọ fún ẹ lóru yìí, kò ní yẹ kalẹ̀, mo sọ fún ẹ. Tó bá ti kó ẹrù ẹ kó kúrò, kó ẹrù ẹ, we don't want you. That was how you push Baba Jesha. You push him till you spoil that man's life. So o ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nípò ń jàjàjàjà báyìí fún justice. The next person that you want police to prosecute now is Baba Mohbad. O ti mọ ẹni tó pa Mohbad. Sọ pé tó fi ń demand for DNA. We can demand for DNA for anything. We can demand for anything. What is your problem? Ó dàbẹ̀ ní pé èdè tó ń rán sáàrin àwọn èèyàn tó fi ń fèsì ara wọn yẹn, òun ló fi ráyè. Because I don't know why somebody like you tó a máa fi exist. Tó bá ti bí ẹ lé bàbá ẹ wá sí Nàìjíríà, tó bá ti ní gbé ẹ, tó bá ti ní prosecute ẹ, tí wọ́n bá ti ní prosecute ẹ, rádaràda tó ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, ó ṣe lọ sí Èkó kó tún lọ sí, ó disgrace ara ẹ, aláìní sì jù ní ẹni, shameless fellow. Ó dẹ̀ pẹ́ra ẹ ní bàbá ẹnìkan, ọkọ ẹnìkan. You are shameless. Ó ní tìjú. Ó disgrace ara ẹ ní gbogbo Èkó, ó tún gbére, ó tún dà Àbújá. Àwọn wo ló ń lù ẹ́? And we don't know, who is your paymaster? Come and tell us. We need to know the person. Somebody is using you against these forces. Anybody, anybody to all of us, we should know that those people, they are anti-justice. Good, what is, I don't know. Yomi, we are warning you. We don't want you. We don't want you. Get away. Wọ́n sọ ẹran mọ́ràn kan kóra wọn pa. Wọ́n sọ ẹran mọ́ràn kan kóra wọn pa. Wọ́n sọ ẹran mọ́ràn kan kóra wọn pa. I'm saying it. Pack your load and go. We know those people that stay in this struggle. We know them. Àdèmọ àwọn tí ò sí ní struggle yìí. Àmọ́ àwọn tó wá ń da orí internet rú because of roses, because of money. Ebi lé wọn dé. You are part of them. But I know that somebody is your paymaster. Somebody is paying your money now. Yomi, for the last time, don't think àwọn èèyàn ti tán o, àwọn èèyàn ṣì kù. I'm warning you. Pack your things and go. Pack your things and go. Tó bá ti fẹ́ kọ́ lọ yọwọ́ kúrò lọ́rọ̀ ẹ, pack your things and go. Thank you, Mr. Gurxey. Please, let's be coming out. Let's be coming out and show these people is because everywhere is dry. That's why he's coming up with kilo to have a ginger when you. Thank you very much.
Shema, God bless you. We appreciate you as usual. We thank you, and we always want to be seeing you around with this word of Hakogun and words that will let us have an affirmation that we are still on the right track and we are still together in this justice. Yes, MØN33Y, over to you, ma. Hello, ma.
Good evening, Mr. Gurxey.
Yes, ma. Hey, how are you?
I'm good, sir. Mommy G, babe. Oreo fair, peanut butter, and everyone on the comment section, I greet you. I'm going to be brief. You know, with Yomi, even if I didn't really listen to, but there's nothing to listen, I think. It's obvious. But what Yomi is trying to do here, it's actually to confirm what we have been talking about. That the police have not done their job. Because if they've actually done their job, I don't know how Baba would have escaped from whatever he's accusing him of. Exactly. I don't understand. Yomi didn't see the 3 people in the house, or the last person, the partner of the deceased in the house, and everybody that lived in that house. Wumi dare not. He dare not. He's afraid, actually. I think that's his problem. I always give Yomi the benefits of the doubt, because with his activism, so-called, I don't have a problem with it. I see it as awareness. Keep talking about justice for Mohbad. But you have a problem with everything he does. There's always an undertone. He doesn't go straight. And this is just another confusion. I think he just wants that attention again. He thinks he has to do something. Mr. Aloba's sons died. and you think this is the best you can do, and you couldn't stand up as an activist to call out the authority and say, give them those core lines to work on, that 3 people left the house 3 a.m. in the morning and they never said anything about it. Yomi, you don't know what happened at the Corona inquest. Did you listen to the statements of everyone that came? And you have nothing to say about that? Well, it's sad, you know. It's sad. Because I just want to clarify you, Yomi, of what you've done. I'm not surprised because you've said horrible things before. But this is like going an extra mile. What are you trying to prove? It means the police in your country are just not working. Everybody was shouting, police is not working, police is not working. Baba will come out and say, police is not working. What did you say, Yomi? Police are working. Did you see the picture I took with them today? That's what you came telling the public. But this you have done, Yomi, is defamation. It's defamation of character. And it's a bad one at that. Because this person, Mr. Aloba, his son, died. And you are indirectly or directly accusing him, damaging his reputation by spreading false statements. There's been enough out there. It's slander. You went to school, Yomi. You're not thinking. It's liable. And online, I hope, like whatever you did, the police takes action on it and actually take it up. Let's see what happens. That will work perfectly on this case. You haven't done well. Anyone supporting you, it's just ruining your reputation. Thank you, sir. You had a career. Well, thank you, sir. You had a career. It's not going to help it with this. You're not going to be trusted. You're not going to be reliable. Because what you are just doing right now is looking for evidence where there is none. Where is your evidence, Yomi? Where is it? What's the police going to tell you with this? Is that to trigger them to start up this case? Meaning, not been doing what they're supposed to do. So who are they covering up for? Mr. Aloba or Wumi Cynthia Adebanjo? Hello, Yomi, are you not around? Are you just opening your eyes? I don't understand. You don't know where to take the case from. You went the wrong way. You went the wrong way. And if I was Mr. Aloba, I'm saying it loud and clear. You're going in for it. 100%. It's horrible enough. It's been talked around, it's been gossip around, but this time you put it in a paper and that's pure harmful. That can set him to depression. What are you trying to do? You deserve to be put behind bars for this, I tell you. I'm going to mute here. I hope you know what you have done. You've defamed his character once again. It's a pure slander. And that's not good. That's all I have to say. I hope you, I don't have any advice for you. I hope the police takes this up and start working on it immediately. I mute my mic. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you very much. A pure slander, a pure defamation. To the extent that if there is anyone or persons around Baba Mohbad, as it happened when they first announced the death of Mohbad and being circulated that the man had collected the money over the life of his son. He has collected some money over the life of his son. And he was being chased around, hunted for. If those people with that horrible mentality can read this or can have a hand on this, what do you think will become of the man in his vicinity? Yomi, I can assure you, you are going to fish others out. I can bet you with that. But be ready to battle this your situation or this position legally. As Mama T. Posh has said, you have been staying it, you have been discussing it, we have been at least making memes of this. Everyone thought it's just a mere gist. Until you don't make it official, to put it in the writing. And I can say that you must get your reward. A deserving reward, you must definitely get it. Over to you, Madam Peanut Butter. You're welcome. I don't know if the ID is or
the Mr. Gurxey.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Madam G. Babe. Ori Ofe, Sha, Mama T. Posh, and panelists. Èmi gòkè lálẹ́ láti wá ṣépè fún Yomi ni o, because inú tí ń bí mi. Thank you, ma'am, at joy in my heart. Ẹ ṣé ma.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Èpè lọ́rọ̀
Yomi gbà ọ́.
Nǹkan tí mò ń bá náà nìyẹn, nǹkan tí mò ń bá lálẹ́ yìí nìyẹn. Káwọn àti àwọn bá lu wọn lépè dáadáa.
Yomi, o ti ṣe orí burúkú o. O lè ṣe oríire mọ́, o dẹ̀ lè rọ́nà gbígbà. Lọ́la time tí àwọn ará Nàìjíríà wà báyìí, bó ṣe ń dààmú bàbá Mohbad, ọmọ ẹ̀ á dààmú ẹ̀. O ní jèrè ọkọ̀. Àdàbí tó bá yẹ pé bàbá ìmọ̀ tó ti pamọ́ tàbí tó bá lọ́wọ́ nu kù Mohbad ló kù. Yomi ṣáyé ń ṣe ẹ́ ni. Ṣé orí burúkú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni? Yomi Fabayi, o lè jèrè gbogbo nǹkan tó wáyé wá ṣe o. Kí ló dé gan-an? Kí ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀? Kí ni nǹkan tó ń bẹ ẹja? Kí ni nǹkan tó wà ní ayé ẹ? Ṣé wọ́n ló bí Mohbad ni? Kí ni wàhálà ẹ? Báwo ni bàbá oníbàbá tí ò sí nílé? Tí bàbá yẹn dẹ̀ sọ pé òun sí nílé, táwọn ìyàwó ẹ̀ náà ní ò sí nílé. Tí Wùmí náà ní wọ́n lọ pe bàbá ni. Ṣé tí ẹ fọ́ ni? Ṣé tí ẹ dì ní? Ṣájere lu etí ẹ ni? Tó jẹ́ pé látijọ́ tó ti gba orí burúkú justice for Mohbad, tó jẹ́ pé justice for ọmọ ẹ̀ Kóredé ló máa ṣe lágbára Ọlọ́run pẹ̀lú ètò kò mọ́ yìí. Ṣé o gbọ́ pé bàbá yẹn ò sínú ilé? Tó fi wá lọ kọ lẹ́tà sí tó lọ sọ wípé justice for pé kọ́ lọ arrest bàbá. Kí ló fẹ́ arrest bàbá fún? O ò ní kọ́ arrest Gurxey hospital tí ò jáde wá láti join. O ò ní kọ́ arrest doctor tí ò fún bàbá ní death certificate. O ò kọ́ kankan nípa ọlọ́pàá tó lé bàbá dànù tí ò jẹ́ kí wọ́n fún wọn ní police report. Ó wá jẹ́ pé ó kọ lẹ́tà nípa forensic. Ó wá jẹ́ pé bàbá látijọ́ tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ìwọ kan náà ni Zomo, ìwọ kan náà ni bàbá yẹn mọ̀ ọ́ta tó pọ̀ pẹ̀. Olórí burúkú ayé ń ṣe ẹni, ṣé o fẹ́ ṣòfò ni? Ṣáyé ẹ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ni? Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ wà nínú ilé ìyàwó wọn tọmọtọmọ tí wọ́n ń ṣe oríire tó ń tọ́mọ tí wọ́n ń gẹ ọmọ tó níyàwó tó dáa tó ń bí òdílé wọn wọ́n ṣorí burúkú káàkiri. Ó mà dá kéèyàn máa ní ọmọ kó máa tọ́ ọmọ. Ó mà yẹ kí ọmọ máa gbẹ̀kọ́. Yomi ò gbẹ̀kọ́ láti kékeré, ó wá sọ ara ẹ̀ di wèrè. Ó sọ rẹ̀ di yẹ̀yẹ́ Britain, ó sọ kórí social media, ó ń ṣòṣì bí ẹran aṣẹ́wó. Ṣé torí àti jẹun yìí náà ló dogun fẹ́ Yomi? Àti jẹun yìí náà ló dogun fẹ́ ló fi ń ṣorí burúkú bí ẹran aṣẹ́wó yìí. Lẹ́yìn tó fi parapọ̀ tó fi wá di pé bàbá Mohbad ṣàfẹ́ mú balẹ̀ láti jọ́ ilẹ̀ tí ń pèrò pètò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá yìí. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni ẹ ó gbowó ó gba kinní kan, ọ̀tọ̀ ni ẹ lọ pé EFCC fún kí ló dé. Yomi ò ní nísinmi bó ṣe fún bàbá Mohbad nísinmi láti alẹ́ ìlọ látòwú ìlọ. Yomi ò ní nísinmi. Gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ń dáwọ́lé kò ní yọrí sí rere. Àdàbí tí bàbá ẹ̀ bá mọ̀ fún ọmọ ẹ̀ lókù. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń fi bàbá ẹ̀ lákàlàkà tó fi ipò ń fi tàbí tó fi ipò fẹ́ máa dá wàhálà sínú ayé, wàhálà ò ní tán nínú ayé Yomi Fabiyi. Ìwọ ọmọ olórí burúkú olòṣì, ọmọ ẹlẹ́gẹ̀ẹ́ jẹ́ǹjẹ̀, ọmọ ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ dàpọ̀ mọ́ra wọn yẹn. Ẹ jọ kí ló dé náà? Kí ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ káàrírí? Kí ló dé gan? Ṣé bàbá ìpè yín ni? Ṣọ́kọ lẹ́tà pé kọ́kọ́ nu yín ni? Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ kórí burúkú yín dànù kẹ́kọ́ṣì lọ. Kẹ́kọ́ṣì lọ ṣé torí kọ́ ìtàn fún ẹ̀yin náà ni? Kí ló dé tó ya wèrè sórí social media? The worst part of it, ẹ worú lẹ́tà tó ń lọ kọ́kọ́ lọ arrest bàbá Mohbad. Àbáyé ṣẹ́ ni àbí tí ẹ ti bàjẹ́ ni? Kò ní dáa fún ẹ, kò ní dáa fún Kóredé ọmọ ẹ. Lọ́ọ̀ Kóredé mi. Because ibi tó ń bọ́rọ̀ ẹ lọ, ò ní ìdí kankan mọ́ ju èpè lọ. Èpè la máa fún ẹ. Ó ṣàbọ̀ lè gbèmí ṣe mí fi mí sílẹ̀ bó ṣe bá mi nà ọ́. Tẹ́ ẹ bá lè help bàbá ẹ get justice, why can't you just go away? Ẹ kó kángáró orí burúkú yín lọ. Ẹ̀yin olóṣì ọmọ àbí ìpabẹ ọmọ òfò. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ̀ níran, tẹ́ kórí social media, tẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣòṣì bí ẹran aṣẹ́wó. How old are you? Tó ń ṣorí burúkú. Gbogbo àwọn ẹgbẹ́ wọn wà lọ́dọ̀ ìyàwó wọn, wọ́n ń tolé wọn, wọ́n wò bọ́mọ wọn ṣe máa dá fọ́mọ wọn. Ìwọ ṣorí burúkú kiri. Tó bá kúrò ní London wá ló lọ Canada, tó bá kúrò ní Canada wá ló lọ White House. Ó ń ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì kiri bí ẹran aṣẹ́wó. Kí ni ìdùnnú ayé ẹ tó ń kirikiri bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Kí ni nǹkan tó ń wá? Kí ni nǹkan tó ń jó ẹ lọ́wọ́ tó fi ń jólẹ̀? Ayọ̀mí kò ní dáa fún ẹ, ká kùlù fún ẹ o, kò ní kùlù fún ẹ. Lédè rèdè tó máa ṣe káàkiri iná tọ́nà fi máa mú ẹ. Èmi ò mọ bọ́dọ̀ ṣe fẹ́ mú ẹ o, wọn náà máa mú ẹ pa. Spirit Mohbad ò ní jẹ́ kó gbádùn, Spirit Mohbad ò ní jẹ́ o lálàáfíà. Gbogbo àdáwọ́ yẹ kò ní yọrí sí rere mọ́. Yomi Fabiyi olórí burúkú ọmọ ìṣàrọ̀ ọmọ òfò. Kí ló dé? Kí la gbé kí la jù? Ká bá ti rọra ń paná ọ̀rọ̀ tí gbogbo ọkọ̀ wa balẹ̀, à ń retí DNA là ń retí. Kí ló tún sọ ọkọ lẹ́tà tó sọ pé kó tún lọ máa mú bàbá fún tí ìbá ṣèlú tí ò lófin, ìlú òṣì. Ṣérú ẹ yẹ kó tiẹ̀ yọnu ẹ bọ sínú ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀. If you have a very good government, kí ló kẹ́ ẹ́? Kí ló kọrú ẹ yìí? Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ń ṣe nǹkan rere tó pera wọn l'activist, wọ́n ń ṣe nǹkan rere. Wọ́n ẹ mọyé irú nǹkan tí VDM ti ṣe ní dáadáa. Ọ̀rọ̀ bọ́ ìkan ló tún gbámúlẹ̀ ní ẹ̀bọ́ ìta ọlọ́pàá yẹn kan mọ́ lójú. Each day with new things ni, with àwọn nǹkan gidigidi tí VDM ṣe. Ìwọ tẹra mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad láti bí ọdún méjì. O ò dẹ̀ yọnu kúrò ń bẹ̀. Wà ní sọmọ onílé ní o, sọmọ onílọ́la o, kíní kan ní nǹkan tí ò ṣojú ẹ̀, nǹkan tó ò mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀. Nítorí àtijọ́ àti mú yẹn, Ọlọ́run má máa fi àtijọ́ àti mú wá síbi tó nira. Tí ẹ ti bẹ Yomi, Ọlọ́run ti fi àtijọ́ àti mú ẹ, Ọlọ́run ti fi síbi tó nira. Wá ń dà mí, wá ń sọ́nà ní ara káàkiri, ọmọ sọ́nà ní ara káàkiri ni o. Kò ní tó, kò ní ká fún ẹ yọ. Kò ní tó, kò ní ká fún ẹ. Wàá máa kirikiri náà ni, wàá máa tọrọ jẹ náà ní lágbára Ọlọ́run. Àdàbí tó bá yẹ pé bàbá yẹn mọ̀ ń pa ọkọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Kí ló dé? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Kí la gbé kí la jù? Yomi Fabiyi ibikíbi tó bá wọ ọkọ ẹ ò ní nísinmi, ọkọ ẹ ò ní láyọ̀, inú ilé ẹ ò ní láyọ̀. Tó o bá fi bàbá ẹ lọ́rùn sílẹ̀, Ọlọ́run á dí ẹ lọ́rùn mú ni tó máa bá yí ẹ jẹ́. Wo lórí burúkú ọmọ ẹ ṣàárọ̀ ẹlẹ́nu gbòǹgbò bí ẹnu òṣì olùṣí ọmọ àlè. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n dákẹ́ báyìí náà jàre, ọmọ mi ti wọlé ọmọ màá tún sọ̀rọ̀ létà. Thank you and God bless.
Ẹ ṣe mà yìí tẹ ìwọ̀nba tẹ sọ yẹn náà àrò mọ́ Ọlọ́run á gbé wọlé àṣẹ. Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ gba àdúrà ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ gba ojú lásán àbí ẹ̀rín mọ́. I think we have given them enough rope, a long rope, and enough time to work stronger in their shenanigans. Káàbọ̀ prophetess, what we are saying, God à ń sọ ní pé.
Mo kí yan mọ́ mi jíbe, mo kí yan.
Yomi Fabayi ó kọ lẹ́tà sí IG ọlọ́pàá pé kọ́ àrẹ́ sí bàbá Mohbad.
Lẹ́tà mo kí yan.
Òun ló pa ọmọ ẹ̀. So we have been on it. Ó ti ṣe díẹ̀. Mo rí pé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń join wa ni. Kí lẹ ní láti bá wa sọ? Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ ká tó di pé another person comes up.
Ìmọ̀ update tó wà nílẹ̀.
Yomi ní sẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ṣẹ́ ń gbọ́. Yomi ló kọ lẹ́tà sí IG ọlọ́pàá l'Àbújá pé kán wá gbé bàbá Mohbad kán investigate bàbá Mohbad pé òun gangan ló mọ̀ nípa ikú ọmọ ẹ̀, òun ló pa ọmọ ẹ̀. Ó ní kán arrest bàbá Mohbad. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ àdúrà tó bá tọ́ sí àdúrà tó bá tọ́ sí àti ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ bá ní láti bá wa sọ ẹ bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ àṣẹ sínú ayé ẹ̀ kó máa bá yín.
Ọ̀rọ̀ Yomi gan nídìí ká wá investigate òun gan, ó dà ìpó ní nǹkan kan tó mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Ó ní nǹkan kan tó mọ̀, so owó tí wọ́n fún un tó ń fi di lẹ́nu yẹn, owó yẹn ti ń pàdé ọtí. Yomi ṣó fẹ́ ṣe bí ìlọ́wọ́wọ́ díẹ̀ ni àbúkọ́ má yẹ kóoru tó mú ìdí sásẹ lọ́pọlọ àbótútù ló sásẹ lọ́pọlọ. Ọdẹ orí ni. Ọmọkùnrin ti fẹ́ ya wèrè, wọn ṣàkíyèsí ẹ̀ ni o. Nǹkan ti ń dààmú ọpọlọ ẹ o. Mọ̀lúù kú, wàhálà bọ́bẹ̀. Èwo ló kẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ̀? Ṣé lè gbádùn báyìí? Ibi tí Yomi tó gbogbo ẹ̀ sí mi ò lérò pé Yomi wà òkè òtẹ́lẹ̀ bíi ti fẹ́ lu olórí burúkú ẹ̀ papòrò owó mọ́. Olùṣí ẹ wá gbégbọ̀nà ẹ̀bùrú, ó wá fẹ́ lọ gbégbá bòmíì. Ṣé wèrè wá làwọn tó lọ bá ni? Bàbá Mohbad ló pa Mohbad. Kò sí wàhálà. Ojú ẹ̀ ló ṣe. Ó dẹ̀ ṣojú mi lásán, ó ní oṣù tó máa lò lẹ́wọ̀n. Ṣèbójú ẹ̀ ló ní bàbá Mohbad ṣe pa. I need the witness tó bàbá Mohbad ló pa Mohbad. Àbó lórí burúkú tiẹ̀ lẹ́yìn èèyàn, kí ló dẹ̀ kí n mọ̀rọ̀ dá sí gan-an? Tẹ́ ẹ bá mọ̀ kan tẹ́ máa sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ fọ̀rọ̀ lẹ̀. Abẹ́wò lè ṣèwò lórí burúkú, ó nìyẹn o, ó nìyẹn. That is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. When we are saying let's come out for these people, no, let's leave them. Kìnì kan, àbò lè máa ṣe bọ́ ṣe ń ṣe. Ṣé rí ibi tó lọ gbé ọ̀rọ̀ gbà ó lórí burúkú iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n rán ló jẹ́? Yomi, ọkàn ò ní balẹ̀. Your mind no go touch ground. Gbà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ní ìtòrò rárá wọlé ikú ti wọlé tó, àrùn ti wọlé tó. Àìsàn ti wọlé tó ẹ̀. Ebi ojú omi ò fi nísìnyí ò tún nísìnyí nínú ayé mọ́. Kí ló dé? Kí ló dé náà tó wà lẹ̀? Ológun gbókò ẹ̀ lóní gẹ́gẹ́ kó yọjú ẹ̀wò ṣé wọ́n ló pa ni. Èwo lọ́rùn? Ẹ wo, ẹ má jẹ́ kí n parọ́ fún yín. Ọmọkùnrin yìí káwọn èèyàn tètè mójútó, ó dẹ̀ kó fìtì yàbá pọ̀ sí báyìí. Ibẹ̀ làwọn dókítà ẹ̀ wà. Torí ti lárùn ọpọlọ, torí tí ò bá lákùn ọpọlọ ni. Kí ló kẹ́ olókùn lòun ò ṣòkú mọ́? Ìwọ ló lọ́ máa ṣọ, ó yá wèrè ni. Olókùn lòun ò ṣòkú mọ́ Yomi, ó dẹ̀ lọ́ pèrò, ó yá wèrè ni. Yomi ò gbádùn o. Àwọn tó ń sọ̀pọ̀tì ayé wọn ti bàjẹ́ o. Thanks for the gift. Àwọn tó ń sọ̀pọ̀tì ẹ̀ ayé wọn ti bàjẹ́. Yomi ìwọ ẹ wo ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ kíní kan fún yín, ayé Yomi ti rùn. Ẹ mọ̀ pé tí justice for Mohbad bá ti palẹ̀ mọ́ kúrò lẹ̀, ẹ dákun bọ̀dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí Yomi ti rún jẹjẹ. Yomi tó wà lọ́wọ́ tí ò wá, tó wà lọ́fà tí ò fà, tó wà ní fọ́nàfọ́nsù tí ò lè tún mú wálé. Yomi nígbà tó wá ní bàbá Mohbad ló pa Mohbad, bàbá tí ò síbẹ̀ nígbà tó ọmọ ẹ̀ kú, bàbá tó yẹ pé ló kọ ọmọ ẹ̀ náà ní kó wá wọlé tí gbogbo abiyamọ pa gbàdúrà pé kọ́lọ́ má jẹ́ kọ́wọn fojú rí òkú ọmọ. Ní Abọ́sẹ̀ kí wá l'Abọ́sẹ̀dé wá jẹ́ o nígbà tó ní bàbá Mohbad ló pa Mohbad. Ká tiẹ̀ sì gbé Wùmí sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan, kí wá ní Abọ́sẹ̀dé ìyá olórí burúkú tó bí Mohbad. Yóò fọ àwọn ọ̀dájú abiyamọ. Àwọn ọ̀dájú abiyamọ aláìláàánú. ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn náà la sì sọ lẹ́nu àwọn abiyamọ òfò àwọn girama sọnù àwọn girama olórí burúkú àwọn tí wọ́n gboyún ní age of 15 wọ́n ti máa kílèmù pé girama làwọn wọ́n wá máa ti àwọn ọmọ yẹn gbọ́ngbọ́ngbọ́ngbọ́ngbọ́n síbi tí ó yẹ kán tì wọ́n sí olórí burúkú ìyá Mohbad ṣe kò tí ì náwó tó gbà á ti mọ ibi tó kù sí lára báyìí bówó kúnnú yàrá téèyàn òṣìṣẹ́ fún máa padà tán ni á ti mọ iye tó wó kù lọ́wọ́n báyìí á ti mọ iye tó ń ṣe olórí burúkú tó ní wọn poison ọmọ òun ó mọ̀ pé wọ́n gún ọmọ òun pa ni olòṣì tó lọ́ọ́ múlẹ̀ torí owó tó máa ná tán tó máa kù dájọ́ alókù Mohbad ò ní jẹ́ nísìnyí sẹ́ torí èmi ò rí báwọn pípù yìí nísìnyí wọn gbádùn ayé mọ́ bí mi ṣe ń wò wọn Yomi nìkan lẹ rí ni olórí burúkú Kàrímọ́ tó sunkún fò ẹ̀kọ́ ṣe orí burúkú káàkiri bẹ́ẹ̀ lè nísìnyí ẹ̀yá mi mo rí yín mo kí yín ẹ lè nísìnyí Abíọ́lá stọ̀ mi ní wẹ́ẹ̀tì bàyá mi àṣeyọrí ni tiẹ̀ lórúkọ Jésù ẹ gbọ́ o bàbá Mohbad sọ ọ̀rọ̀ kan ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ló ti ń jẹ jáde ó ní kó ní kálukú ṣọ́ra kó má bàa forí rí oògùn lọlé Yomi má gbàgbé pé Bẹ́ẹ̀ni àti Kẹ́hìnì ẹ̀gbọ́n pa àbúrò nítorí ìlara má wàá gbàgbé o pé ègún tó wà lórí Kẹ́hìnì ẹnikẹ́ni kò gbọ́dọ̀ pa wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ mú wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ tì mọ́lé ṣùgbọ́n ní alárìnkiri ló máa jẹ Yomi ó máa kú sórí ìrìn má tún wá gbàgbé o àwọn ọmọ Ísírẹ́lì wọ́n rìn lọ nínú aginjù ìgbà tí wàhálà yìí pọ̀ tí wọ́n ní Mósè ó ṣàfẹ́ pa wá ni ibi tó ń kó wa lọ yìí àwa ò mọ ebi ń pa wá o òǹgbẹ́ǹgbẹ́ wá o Mósè ju ọ̀pá sílẹ̀ ó mú mi jáde kì í ṣe gbogbo àwọn tó mu omi tó rẹ̀ gbẹ kò ń ṣe gbogbo àwọn tó mu omi yẹn ló rẹ̀ gbẹ òǹgbẹ́ sì ń gbé àwọn kan náà títí tí wọ́n fi. flag ni spicy jí.
no ó dàbí network ọ̀dọ̀ wọn ni.
ẹjọ ẹgbẹ́ ní ẹ̀kọ́ ẹni ègún yìí tó lóun wá rí mi tí Ọlọ́run máa fi iná àdújó ẹ̀wọ̀n tó kọ síbẹ̀ ẹ bá wa gbé lọ sínú iná ìparun.
wọ́n máa ń ṣàwọn olórí burúkú ìtàn máa ń rìn káàkiri.
adé thank you.
pé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn débẹ̀.
kó máa jó wọn ni yóò máa ṣègbè pẹ̀ o.
lágbára o wọ́n máa rìn káàkiri níbi olórí burúkú.
miserable life ló máa live till the end of your life.
ẹ rí pé kí ni Wùmí ọmọ Wùmí ló fi síbẹ̀ kí ni business ẹ pẹ̀lú Yomi. tó affected ẹ sí wọ́n understand game ara wọn.
Can you imagine?
àwọn náà wà olùṣèlú Yomi ò ní ìwò ò ní lálàáfíà.
wàá mi ikú tí wá yẹn rí ẹja nílẹ̀ spicy ó yà gàdú sí i.
Yomi ó ń gbowó ẹ̀mí ó ní.
lọ́wọ́ ẹ sí.
ok wọ́n ní Bọ̀súnbọ́lá ó yá.
Yomi ó ní paymaster ẹ ó ti sanwó ẹ a dẹ̀ ti sọ fún ẹ ìwọ àti boxers ẹ náà máa fi fà ẹ́ dùgbùdùgbù nínú justice for Mohbad. You don't want anyone on this justice for Mohbad, and that is why we are telling you kó ẹrù ẹ kó máa lọ nígbà tó yẹ nísìn a máa fi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sí ni èmi sọ fún ẹ so owó ló wá. Rí báyìí ni you will know that he is only here because of money. Ó ti súnmọ́ ìyá Mohbad ó ti súnmọ́ ibi tó anywhere money dey ibẹ̀ níbẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀ face ó lè bó ṣe ń sákiri bí kinní yẹn náà ló ṣe máa sákiri ó lè ní ìsinmi láyé ẹ̀ I've told you mo dẹ̀ ti sọ fún ẹ bó o bá ti dẹ̀yìn babalágbá tó ní tó labalábá tó bá dìgbò lẹ́gbọ́n aṣọ ẹ̀ ń fàyà ni báṣọ ẹ̀ ṣe máa fàyà nìyẹn ìwọ àtàwọn tẹjọ kóra yín sáà bí tẹjọ ń ṣe cohort. That is how you be disgraced. Èmi sọ fún ẹ leave the man Aloba Olúwa bá mi wò orúkọ lásìkò Olúwa bá mi wò Olúwa ló ń wò if you don't leave him alone bí ayé ẹ̀ bó ṣe máa palẹ̀ nìyẹn I am telling you leave the man alone a máa fọ òrò ẹ tó ń gbé kiri yẹn òun gan máa fi lé ẹ dànù làá fi lé ẹ jáde lórí kìnìún justice for Mohbad tó bá ti bí ẹ dá I don't know anywhere bó ṣe Amẹ́ríkà lẹ ti rí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí anywhere tẹ bá ti rí ẹ petition ẹ jẹ́ káwọn olómi tútù gbé wèrè ẹ jẹ́ káwọn olómi tútù gbé wèrè double face ní òun gan ti máa lọ
àwọn olómi tútù àwọn fáìsì wọ́n dẹ̀ wá Minnesota lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ fáìsì lórí burúkú ọmọ.
àwọn tó Amẹ́ríkà ọ̀jẹ̀ ọ̀ yìí sí o.
ẹ jẹ́ kí ní yẹn fún wèrè yìí ẹ jẹ́ kó gbé dànù kí ló ń wá kiri ẹ bá wa pọ̀ lómi tútù fún kò sẹ́ni tó ń lé o rò pé o lè lọ gba o lè lọ sáko lọ gba o lè gbà wá gbé ní Trump gan wàrú ti kò wàrú èèyàn bíi ti ọ̀lẹ́ dànù ọkùnrin that cannot work with his head kò lè ṣiṣẹ́ ò lè ṣiṣẹ́ oníyàwó àwọn group admin ìyàwó ẹ ni wọn olè ọ̀rẹ́ dànù ní gbogbo yín you don't want to àwọn alápá máa ṣiṣẹ́ you don't want to work but you want to earn money you want to count money olè a máa lé ẹ tẹ̀fẹ̀tẹ̀fẹ̀ ní a dẹ̀ máa prosecute tó ti gbọ́ àwọn tó ń ṣe informant fún yẹn torí àwa kan mọ èmi ti sọ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni mo ti sọ pé this is who you are wọn ò gbọ́ sí mi lẹ́nu ni mo ti sọ pé nǹkan tó jẹ́ lélẹ̀ once you see somebody play a game like this tí wọn dey arrest tí wọn pin ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ràn ní àwọn ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún he's been working for them he's been working with them ìwọ kan náà ló lọ tó lọ ra fóònù fọ́lọ́pàá ìwọ kan náà ló lọ tó lọ òun ra kíní fáwọn ọlọ́pàá òun ra káàdì fáwọn ọlọ́pàá as if government is not paying them taxes àwọn èèyàn náà fi ń sanwó àwọn people men and you are here collecting money àwọn èèyàn lọ jíṣẹ́ nínú snow àwọn wèrè tó lọ ń kíkiri àwọn tó host ẹ níbi tó ń lọ kiri ni o because me I don't have time for people like you mi ò lè lọ máa jáde nínú òtútù kí lọ máa ṣiṣẹ́ mi kí máa kówó mi fún wèrè ẹ̀ jàtìjàtì alápá máa ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀lẹ́dàrún ìjọ tó bí ẹ báyìí wọ́n ní wọ́n kó ewu ọmọ wọ́n ṣe súnà ẹ̀ náà we are telling you come and look at me very well a yàtọ̀ sí wọn a yàtọ̀ and I'm telling you a máa lé ẹ dànù a máa lé ẹ àti lé ẹ níjọ́ yẹn ó sá lọ àwọn kan ló tún gbé ẹpọ̀n yìí àwọn kan ló kó bọ̀dí àwọn kan ló gbé ẹpọ̀n tó tún fi ìró sí tán pẹ̀dá sí tán pẹ̀ wọlé padà àtúntún ṣe tán báyìí àwọn nǹkan tó fi lé ẹ nígbà yẹn náà àtúntún fi lé ẹ don't think má rò pé torí pé ẹ ti ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe we will team up together to chase you away again we will do it again èmi sọ fún ẹni aládùúgbò bí a bàbá Mohbad wà níjọ́ tí Mohbad kú bí a bàbá Mohbad àyàfi àdàbí tó dàgbé pé lọ́wọ́ òun la máa fi sọ fún ẹ àdàbí tí màá yẹn bá ti wà lé nígbà tó pọ̀ mọ́ ẹ àdàbí tó bá ti jẹ́ pé máa yẹn ó wà ń bẹ̀ ó mọ̀ nǹkan ikú tó pọ̀ mọ́ ẹ tí ò bá ti jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bó ṣe ń gbélé ayé tó fi ń ní lára ẹ bó ṣe fẹ́ fún ní hypertension bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn òun ṣe máa fún ẹ hypertension wọ́n máa fún ẹ ayé máa ní ẹ lára ni kò ní yẹ kalẹ̀ wèrè olórí burúkú aláìsàn ọ̀lẹ́dàrún alápá má ṣiṣẹ́ ara àwọn tó ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ní gèrè.
ṣé madam Jibe fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀.
àyè tún ní peanut butter àti tẹ̀wù. mo ṣe kọ́lọ́ mo ń gbọ́ tẹ̀ mo ń
ẹ kẹ̀kẹ́ kí sáré sọ̀rọ̀.
èmi náà ṣe kọ́lọ́ ni mo kàn ń gbọ́ òun yìí.
Jibe mi sẹ́ ò tí
níbi
parí
tí
ọ̀rọ̀
mo ń fi àṣẹ sí mi gbàdúrà tẹ̀ gbà. níjọ́ tí Yomi ti wá sí níjọ́ tí kó wá sínú iṣẹ́ ibi tó wá ṣe wọn èmi mọ̀ ọ̀ràn wà ní Ọlọ́run ti fi àmì kó máa rìn káàkiri kó má ní ìsinmi kò dẹ̀ mọ̀ bó ṣe dé Ọlọ́run ti mọ míṣọ́ọ̀nù ẹ̀ àtàwọn tó ń rẹ wá fún iṣẹ́ ibi ẹ̀ ó máa rìn ká títí ọjọ́ ayé òní ní ìsinmi bàbẹ́ ṣe bóun lòún ṣe ó ti rí sí ó máa rìn ká ó yìí máa dé Afghanistan ní ìta bá alárìnká kó mú kókó lálàáfíà ẹni ẹ̀kọ́ ẹni ègbè ó dẹ̀ bí kóró dé bàbá yìí dẹ̀ rí ọmọ Mohbad kí ló kún ẹ kí ni títí ẹ sórí gbogbo tó ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ bá lọ wẹ Kóredé nínú àgbo kẹ máa rí àgbo May 21 gbogbo tó ṣe fún bàbá Mohbad lórí ọmọ ẹ á dànù ẹ lórí nílọ́po bàbá ẹ ọkọ̀ ojú òun la wà yìí àti ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn àwọn tó wọ 12 ń sìn bó ṣe ń rọ gbogbo ìpèsè lórí ibi títí wà ẹ mò ń gé fún ẹni mo dẹ̀ ń fi Ọlọ́run kó ṣe àmì sí káàmì ọ̀run kó ṣe àmì sí kí ló dé ó ti ṣorí burúkú ni oríjọ ẹ ojú òtí ẹ bó ṣe rí orí jàgàjàgà wọn ní kó wá lọ fún mission ibi ìwọ náà gbé rẹ sílẹ̀ àní àrìnká títí ajọ ayé ẹ àmọ́ ebi òní ní kó kú sí ó máa rìn ká títí àrìnká lójú ayé òun náà ló ń lọ káàkiri ó rò pé òun ẹjọ́ ìní owó ṣe wú bí bàbá Sùwé lédì kan tó bá ń ṣe géèmù ìjọ yẹn owó bí lédì yẹn ṣe wú ẹ kí ni yẹn ju ẹ lára ọ̀dẹ́ arìndì lédì yẹn ni you are not dressing well look at you owó ṣọ bíi ti wèrè kí ni yẹn ju lára ó wá sáré lọ kó àwọn oníná this is Nigeria wear yẹn ni no I'm not talking about that you don't look good Yomi fẹ́ lè dàkú fẹ́ máa ọmọ jẹ́sí ẹ̀tẹ́nu wọn mú ni very fine gẹ̀ báyìí. Oh, is that a top? You don't have shirt. You don't have to TikTok. Only look at what I bought. Oh no, show cash or charity was on. Oh, tell you, Jerry. Only buy it. Only buruku ni any. Two at that thing. I be coffee. My basile for my lord. Only buruku. Gbogbo gba wà lára wọn tí wọ́n máa fi bàbá ìṣètò wọ́n náà lórí ọlọ́pàá fọrẹ́nsì ó ṣàwá fẹ́ da ilé ayé láàmú olùkógbó ayé kan máa gbọ́ wọ́n rán wá láti wá cause distraction ni orí ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti dàrú bẹ́ẹ̀ kan ṣe sọ ọpọlọ ti ta sí ẹ ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ gbogbo ṣe wú ìmọ̀kúmọ̀ gbogbo àwọn ẹgbẹ́ wọn àbí tán àwọn olóṣèlú wọ́n ṣe bó ṣe wù ṣùgbọ́n ó ṣe lọ́jọ́ ìwọ̀n àrìnká òní nísìnyí omi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ẹ lórí ọmọ pẹ́ṣọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà ni ẹ sp kìnnìkan sp Ibrahim o mọ mo tún fi o tún mo pẹ́ fún yẹn tó kọ́ lórí kẹ́kùn yẹn ṣe wà lórí o tún bọ́ sórí ọmọ ẹ àdàbí tí bàbá Mohbad bá ọmọ ẹ tó bá mọ̀ pẹ́ wọn kò mo fi kọ́ sí mo ń gbọ́mọ lọ náà sínú níbi pàǹtí ló ń gbé jẹ́nìkà lórí ó ní kó ti ṣorí burúkú for you to cause distraction character assassination fún bàbá oníbàbà why òní jẹun rí láyé mo tẹ̀lé gbádùn mọ́ you end up in a miserable life ó dẹ̀ tún wọ̀n lára rẹ̀ bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn so ṣàyè bè in Jesus mighty name.
Daddy babe ẹ jẹ́ kí n bá yín fèyí kún gbogbo ibi tí Yomi bá ti rìn ká dé gbogbo ìbẹ̀rù ti máa tẹ́ gbogbo ibi tó bá ti ń rìn ká dé ó máa tẹ́ ni gbogbo àwọn tó ń fẹ́ràn rẹ̀ Yomi máa rùn sí wọn ni gbogbo àwọn tó láwọn fẹ́ràn Yomi wọ́n máa padà di ọ̀tá Yomi ní lágbára Ọlọ́run àdàbí tí bàbá Mohbad bá mọ̀ gbogbo ibi tó ló ń rìn dé pátá gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ti máa kórìí rẹ̀ àdàbí tí bàbá Mohbad bá mọ̀ papọ̀ bó ṣe ń da bàbá Mohbad láàmú Ọlọ́run ó dà láàmú Ọlọ́run fi ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ làkàlàkà kò ní gbádùn kò ní ṣe oríire ọmọ kan tó ló ń gbé dání yẹn Ọlọ́run á fi ẹ̀mí ọmọ yẹn làkàlàkà tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo tójú bàbá Mohbad rí Yomi àdàbí tí bàbá Mohbad bá mọ̀ papọ̀ Mohbad Ọlọ́run á fi ojú ẹ̀ rí ètò ojú bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ wàá dààmú lórí Kóredé ò ní nísìnyí lórí ọmọ àdàbí tí bàbá Mohbad bá mọ̀ papọ̀ lẹ́yìn wọ́n fi ṣẹ́ ni ó ṣe eré ní. débò wà láyé ńgbà tí VDM pé gbogbo àwọn tó interview pátá ń bolo tírí tó ti ní bàbá yẹn wà nulẹ̀ ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ńgbà tí prime boy sọ̀rọ̀ ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ńgbà tí driver sọ̀rọ̀ ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ńgbà tí kí lorúkọ ọmọ yìí sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ńgbà tí bàbá sọ̀rọ̀ minus that gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ pátá Wùmí ò ever sọ pé bàbá wà nulẹ̀ tọkọ ń fi kú ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ńgbà tí kí ló ń jẹ́ Ìyábọ̀ Òjó tó fi sọ pé nulẹ̀ ni Mohbad kú sí ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ńgbà tó sọ pé wọ́n lọ pé bàbá yìí ni ó ṣorí burúkú ni orí ẹ̀ burú ni ó ya wèrè ni àní dákẹ́ fún ẹ mọ́ o a tún máa jáde sí ẹ báyìí ní ìsinmi wàá sun ẹkún ìwọ lórí burúkú ọmọ òfin ọmọ àlè ètò ṣeṣeṣe tó rán bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n tí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà yẹn jáde tí ò lè tiẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu ẹ̀ jáde pé òun kí Yomi nígbà tó jẹ́ pé kàkà kó ṣe nǹkan dáadáa fún bàbá yẹn ó tún ba ayé ẹ̀jẹ̀ sí ni ìwọ lórí burúkú yóò dé lọ́wọ́ ṣẹ́ṣe iṣẹ́ bíríkìlì àwọn àbẹ̀ náà lọ dáko náà kí ló dé tó o bá rí fíìmù ṣe mọ́ tó o bá pè é sí fíìmù ṣe mọ́ o ò dẹ̀ pé kórí burúkú ẹ̀ kókó lọ síbi kan bàbá Mohbad pè é ni ṣé wọ́n ló bí Mohbad ni ṣé wọ́n ló wẹ Mohbad ńgbà tó kéré ni ṣé wọ́n ló sanwó sukú ẹ̀ ni o ò ní ṣe oríire Yomi o ò ní rí bá ti ṣe òní rọ́nà gbégbá a ní ṣíjú kúrò lára ẹ̀ o èpè la máa fọ́ ẹ àdàbí tí bàbá Mohbad bá mọ̀ pa pọ̀ mẹ́lú wọ́n fi ṣẹ́ ẹ ni kí ló ṣe àwọn wo ló rán ẹ wá padà lọ sọ fún ọ pé òmọṣẹ́ jẹ́ náà tó wà glaring gbogbo kú Mohbad ló wà glaring sí everybody tó mọ̀ pé lẹ́ni Mohbad kú sí bàbá ẹ̀ ò sí ń bẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń ṣorí burúkú wèrè bá yín ni èpè mú yín ni Mohbad ń dà yín láàmú ni àtijọ́ àti mú wá di wàhálà sí ẹ lọ́rùn orí eṣiṣẹ́ àbí orí kíní kan ló wá fẹ́ kúlé orí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ló fẹ́ kúlé torí àtijọ́ àti mú oúnjẹ yẹn máa run ẹnu ni bó bá ṣe ń jẹ bá máa run ẹnu ni bó bá ṣe ń ṣe yẹ́bà yẹn máa sápẹ́ lórí ni àdàbí tó bá yẹ kó owó oore ni wọ́n fún ẹ lókun tí ò bá jẹ́ owó oore owó tó ń fún ẹ tó yẹ kó fi ń ṣorí burúkú ni oúnjẹ máa sápẹ́ lórí ni wàá jẹun ò ní rí ìgbẹ́yà ikùn ẹ máa bẹ́ lójú ẹ máa fọ́ ni Yomi olórí burúkú ọmọ àlè bí mo ṣe rí lẹ́tà yẹn báyìí tí mo kọ́ ṣì sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sí mi orí mi kọ́kọ́ dànù mi tiẹ̀ lè ká nǹkan tí mo kọ́kọ́ sọ ni pé mo ní àbíyọ̀mí ti ya wèrè ní àbáyé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́ ni for arrest baba for what o sọ pé kọ́ arrest ìyá tó lòun fọ aṣọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ o sọ pé kọ́ arrest àwọn tó wà létọ́ sọ kàtàkàtà ńgbà tí nọ́ọ̀sì wá gún ọmọ lábẹ́rẹ́ orí bàbá ìṣá wọn fi ṣe yín ni ṣe fẹ́ jogún Mohbad ní tọ́ba tiẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan kan fún bàbá ṣé wọ́n lógún Mohbad tọ́ sí ni ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú aṣèrè ẹ̀dá tẹ kóra jíjọ tọpọlọ yín ti yí sẹ́yìn because tọpọlọ èèyàn ò bá yí sẹ́yìn tọpọlọ èèyàn ò bá darí báwo ni irú ẹ Yomi at this stage of yours wọ́n ní a fool at 40 is a fool forever ò lè ṣe oríire mọ́ láyé Yomi kò fi ojú ẹ̀rọ gọ̀dọ̀ kalẹ̀ kò la etí ẹ̀ kò lákalẹ̀ kò gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ti ń sọ látijọ́ ẹ̀ kó jẹ́ pé àbálọ àbábọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ náà tún yọjú ní kọ́lọ́ arrest kò ní bá mi dáa fún ẹ ọlọ́run ara arrest ọkàn ẹ arrest gbogbo bíkíbi tó bá rìn sí gbogbo yín náà máa arrest gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́jọ́ jókòó tẹ́jọ́ ń gbìmọ̀ pọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ pé báwo ni ti bàbá ẹ̀ ṣe jẹ́ tàbí báwo ni nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ pé nǹkan burúkú tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ pé ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bàbá ọlọ́run arrest mind gbogbo yín bàbá ló máa borí yín bàbá máa tẹ̀yìn mọ́lẹ̀ ní ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú ẹ̀yin ọmọ àlẹ́ ẹ̀yin ọmọ òfò yìí lórí ọmọ ọlọ́mọ kí ló kàn yín Yomi Fabayi kò ní òní ṣe oríire bring it on àwa digbí ni ẹjọ́ ẹ̀yin ò sì lẹ́jọ́ ká tó máa jáde tó ní ká fún ẹ ọ̀rọ̀ ìbàdàn pẹ̀lú fún. kí ló dé.
wọ́n mi pinnu ẹni sùúrù mà kó fẹ́ fi le sórí bó ṣe ń da orí bàbá Mohbad lẹ́nu lórí ìlérí olúwa Emmanuel God with us tó bá mọ mí ní orúkọ tí Ọlọ́run fún Mohbad ẹ̀kọ́ ń pè Mohbad Emmanuel ìlérí olúwa ìmọ́lẹ̀ Aloba let me tell you sórí bó ṣe ń dà láàmú ọ̀run àtayé á dẹ̀ láàmú pẹ̀lú mẹ́tọ́mi á dẹ̀ láàmú pẹ̀lú kórídé àti mẹ́tọ́mi ó dà pé o rò pé kórídé ló fẹ́ fi sílẹ̀ àti mọ ọmọ kejì yẹn náà mẹ́tọ́mi àbí kílẹ̀ pé orúkọ ẹ̀ ń sì mọ lórúkọ yẹn kórídé àti mẹ́tọ́mi àdàbí tí bàbá yìí bá ṣe olùkọ́ fún ẹ àdàbí no you are saying this on àdàbí tí bàbá Mohbad bá yọ ẹ lẹ́nu lórí mẹ́tọ́mi àti kórídé ayé àtọ̀run wá fi àwọn ọmọ méjì yìí dá ẹ láàmú kí ló dé kò sẹ́ni tó lè bẹ̀ wẹ̀ o ṣe sọ fún ẹ aládùúrà kò lè bẹ̀ wẹ̀ wòlíì kò lè bẹ̀ wẹ̀ babaláwo lè wẹ̀ àwọn sàn gbẹ́tọ̀ ẹ̀ àwọn oníṣègùn kò lè bẹ̀ wẹ̀ àfáà kò lè bẹ̀ wẹ̀ ẹjẹ́ àkọrùn sí àdàbí yẹn lórí mẹ́tọ́mi àbí kílẹ̀ kí lórúkọ yẹn ti mo ní báyìí mẹ́tọ́mi àti kóredé má rò pé àkóredé nìkan náà ń jẹ́ kí n fún mẹ́tọ́mi àti kóredé Fabayi ayé wọn á fi àwọn ẹ̀yẹ lára lọ́kọ́ sílẹ̀ ó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn ní àṣẹ tí bàbá tí ọmọ tẹ̀mí mọ́ láṣẹ Jésù Kristu Olúwa wa.
wàhálà jókòó jẹ́jẹ́ ẹ lọ máa fọwọ́ yín fa wàhálà wàhálà jókòó jẹ́jẹ́ ẹ lọ máa fọwọ́ yín fa wàhálà kí ló kẹ́ ẹ́ oníkálukú ẹ ti sọ ìjọba dẹ̀ lóun ò fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan kan fine a dẹ̀ fi gbogbo ẹlẹ́ka ṣe DNA still náà kò tún tó yín bó ṣe ń kirikiri ló ń ṣe bíi bàbá sùn ló ń ṣe bíi wèrè káàkiri tó bá dé Canada wá ṣe bíi wèrè tó bá dé Amẹ́ríkà wá ṣe bíi wèrè tó bá dé UK wá ṣe bíi wèrè wàá ṣẹ̀kẹ́ kùndìkùndì bíi kùndì táyé ẹ ti bàjẹ́ wàá máa porúkọ bàbá yìí náà ní káàkiri kò ní jẹ́ bẹ́yẹ Yomi Fabayi olórí burúkú kò ní jèrè àwọn ọmọ ẹ olùṣà àdàbí sí bàbá Mohbad bá mọ kó tó pa ọmọ ẹ ló kù ó ṣàbọ̀ lè gbèmí ṣe bí bó ṣe bá mi nà ọ́ èpè láàmú àwọ̀ fún ẹ àdìbẹ́ mú kékeré mọ́ tó bá lò ní gbà wá ló lò gbà ayé ẹ máa bàjẹ́ ni ẹ ṣé jàre thank you.
ẹ jọ mọ ẹ má bínú ẹ jọ wọn ní wọn mi kan wọn máa ń bá wa contribute níbí báyìí ìyá àlọrin ni wọn ọmọ ọlọmọ máa ń sọ pé ẹ tí rí kẹ̀kẹ́ ẹ jọ ohun yẹn jọ wu Madam Peanut ṣẹ́yìn ni.
jẹ́mi ní ìmọ̀ ọ́dẹ ẹni ṣùgbọ́n ẹgbẹ́ dá oníbòlè lóhùn ọmọ pé èèyàn mi oníbòlè ẹ̀yin máa padà sí Nàìjíríà àbí kẹ́ wá sí UK èwo ni ṣáwọn ni ìyá àlọrin ẹ̀jẹ̀ disgrace tó tó ní inú bí wa lọ́wọ́ à ń bọ́ ẹ̀fí jẹ́ kí a ṣe kínní ṣé ẹ̀ mọ́mọ́ mi mọ́lẹ̀ ni ṣé àlọ́rin kọ́ bàbá àlọrin ni bàbá sọ ń gbé tọ́ ni inú mi bí àwọn abẹ́rẹ́ mi lọ́wọ́ ìyá àlọrin
ìlà gbé kílẹ̀ jù mọ́mí jíbe ìlà gbé kílẹ̀ jù.
tọ́ni mi yá à ń bọ́ lọ́wọ́ ọ̀run bá wa ṣàdísọ́ wá sí ìyá àlọrin ṣáà.
ayan wọlé ẹ lọ yọ wọn.
Yomi títí di aago 12 abátújí lóru àti fún ẹ ní èpè bá rò pé wọ́n ti lọ rí ẹ sínú àgbo òfin kò lè wọ́ọ̀kì fún ẹ. àwọn onímọ̀ wáyà kan fẹ́ flag báyọ̀ tẹ̀ flag ni àwọn ti ń flag àwọn ìkà.
wọn lè lélẹ̀ flag ẹja ta ọ.
àjàbí tí bàbá ẹ̀ bá ṣe kí ló dé iná ni wọ́n ti mú di iná bàbá yìí ká iná yẹn máa jó yín ni ẹ má rò pé lè gbé wálẹ̀ èyí tó kọ́ yẹn ó wá ṣiṣẹ́ díẹ̀ náà ń bẹ fàtẹ́lẹ̀ ṣọlẹ́lẹ̀ líla ayé ẹ̀ wá ní òṣè bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ̀ lórí mẹ̀tọ́mi àti kórèdé tó kó sọ́wọ́ wọ́n tún fi kún àdàbí tí ó wá fi Emmanuel ìlérí olúwa Aloba òfin spite bàbá òfin yọ ọ́ tó ń ṣe nìyẹn àwọn méjì tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ bọ́jú bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́ wọ́n á fi wù ẹ́ mẹ̀tọ́mi àti kórèdé tó ń ta mọ̀ ìkànnì ẹni ẹ̀kọ́ ẹni ègbèdé ògbówó ẹ̀jẹ̀ ó ṣe owó tó wá ń gbà kiri yẹn ló tọ́ ti fún lówó nǹkan tó ní kó wá ṣe ló wà lára gúùpù WhatsApp ẹ má ṣègbè dànù ni ó ti tó agbára òṣìṣẹ́ ló yẹ ọlọ́run á ní í lára wọ́n mọ́ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀yán ń kí ẹ̀ wùmí wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ní sọ ó ní gbogbo mo lọ sí ibodè ó ní pé ọlọ́run ti fi ìdààmú bẹ́ẹ̀ nílé ayé ó ní kó máa nìka wọ́n náà ló lọ sí Kútọ́nù wọ́n náà ló lọ sí airport wọ́n náà ló lọ kiri títí o máa fi ayé sílẹ̀ alárìnkiri ló máa jẹ́ máa lọ wo ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ nínú ìwé mímọ́ alárìnkiri ẹ̀dá máa dé bàbá tí wàá fọ́ balẹ̀ fún ẹ. kí ló dé.
alárìnkiri bíi ti sọ.
bẹ́ẹ̀ á dáa fún yín kò ní ìsinmi olóṣì títí kó o lè rí ìyọnu ọlọ́run ó tiẹ̀ lè rí ni.
lórí ọmọ ọlọ́mọ fa lórí ọmọ ọlọ́mọ.
bàbá yìí ṣe wá competition lórí burúkú yẹn ó ní jèrè ó ní jẹun tó dá ó tiẹ̀ lè jẹ́ mọ́ gbogbo tó bá jẹ́ mọ́ máa kóró mẹ́ lára ni lẹ́nu ẹ̀.
ọmọ 26 years. ọmọ 26 ló bàbá yẹn ní bọ́mọ yẹn ṣe kú tẹ wá fi ń yọ látijọ́ yìí tẹ fi ń gọ́ tẹ fi ń yọ tẹ fi ń gọ́ láàrin ọdún méjì.
rírí kú ọmọ ẹ ní ṣòfò ọmọ
àmì Jésù àmì
iná burúkú ni kò gbọdọ̀ tó ṣe wáyé iná burúkú ni kú ọmọ kò gbọdọ̀ jóyàn.
ẹ̀yin wá sọ di gbére ẹ wá mú bàbá yẹn ṣe jálajàlá
ayé yìí ti bàjẹ́ o.
òye
ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ́mọ́ kan yẹn ẹ̀dẹ̀ lọ́nà gàmú ṣòro ẹ̀dẹ̀ fi ṣòro ẹ̀dẹ̀ fi ṣaṣọ ẹ̀dẹ̀ fi bóra báyìí. ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ṣáwọn ọmọ yẹn náà wá gbé ìgbésẹ̀.
ìgbésẹ̀ wo náà fẹ́ gbé àbí kóhùn jóná sínú náà òun ló máa ń ṣe rẹ̀ ó ti fọwọ́ rẹ̀ ṣe rẹ̀.
ẹ dákun ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ jẹ́ ká fi mọ̀ ṣọ̀kan mo fi Jésù bẹ̀yẹn ẹ jẹ́ àgbéyọ̀ mi kí bàbá kọ́ tètè kọ lẹ́tà kọ́ tètè competition mọ́ kọ́ bá àwọn ààrẹ ṣẹ̀ pé kó jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run ṣé òkú ọmọ àwọn ṣé dandan ni kó máa fi ṣe bísínẹ́sì náà ṣé dandan ni kó fòkú ọmọ àwọn ṣe bísínẹ́sì ẹbí ti ń payọ̀ mí ẹ̀rí pé kú ẹ ti lọlẹ̀ ìdí wèrè gan ti papò tó dàbí ìtòdè pápásì tẹ́lẹ̀ eléyìí lágbára o.
pẹ́tẹ́ wọ́n wá mission tó wá ṣe ni kò ṣe pé ó wá fi wá gba owó gbígbà ó kàn fi yẹn ṣe bójúbójú ni àwọn tó dẹ̀ fún ló máa ti dúró tẹ́ bá rí i pé mo kọ́ gẹ́ẹ̀tì ìtúró òfò tó máa ń lẹ̀ sójú tó fi ń gba owó gbà yẹn mo gẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ̀ pé ó ń lo agbára òfò kan ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ba agbára yín jẹ́ òfò ṣùgbọ́n náà lẹ́ ń lọ ṣògùn lẹ́ ń gbé tọ́ lẹ́ ń gbé ìgúnnu asán lórí asán òfò lórí òfò ètò olówó tó ní ẹ̀kọ́ dàbí ìwé níbẹ̀ wọ́n ràn wá owó ẹ̀jẹ̀ ó ti gbowó ẹ̀jẹ̀ mo sọ lọ́dọ̀ sista kọfí ìjọkọ̀ mo ní mo tó lọ sọ́dọ̀ Ìbà Gani it's part of what they are doing lágbára tó èmi ò lè bẹ̀rù ayé o mo sọ̀rì tí bá bẹ̀rù ayé pé bóyá àwọn tó ń lo agbára gidi wẹ̀yìn tẹ́ ẹ ṣì lò ẹ máa jóná ni ẹ máa ṣègbè inú bí Ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́ mo gbọ́ tí mọ́mí wa kan ní káwọn olómi tútù kọ́ ọ̀hún ló ṣe ọmọ báyìí náà sọ tọ́ni kò lè gbà wíwọ́n ló gbà wọ́n tó rí ìwé gan àìsí gbé wọn wọ́n á dán nǹkan tó sọ̀rọ̀ ìwé wo ló fẹ́ gbà ó ti ẹ̀kọ́ lọ rìpọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀ pé ibi tó.
àwọn tó ní citizenship gan wọ́n gbé wọn dànù.
àìsí gan tó bá kọ́ tẹ̀ bá tẹ́ níbọn.
burúkú sí òrìlé tó ń gbé ìlú òṣèlú òyìnbó nìyẹn wá wà yìí ẹni bá gbádùn lóyìnbó lórí ìlú òyìnbó lọ yìí ò gbádùn lóyìnbó ló wà yìí ẹni tó yẹ kó wà lọ́lọ́pàá lọ́wọ́ ní burúkú tó sọ lára kiri ni èmi ń sọ fún yín àwọn pípù yóò ṣeré mọ́ òṣì ló kù tó ń ṣe àwọn àṣetán wá ní kéèyàn kí n máa lọ YouTube kí n lọ máa wo fíìmù ẹ dákun kí náà ṣe ń bẹ kí náà ṣe ń bẹ kí ló máa sanwó ní máa subscribe fún kí ló ń kọ nítorí pé tẹ́ bá ti wò bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí olórí burúkú ẹ̀ bóyá kò tiẹ̀ wá lọ ṣiṣẹ́ tíátà mọ́ òkú Mohbad ló wá jókòó tì aráàlú lásàrù asokúngbẹ̀kọ gbà kalẹ̀ olórí burúkú Yomi ó ṣe yí ná ó lè nísinmi torí ewé ojú mi ò kí nísinmi ó lè nísinmi ìràwé tó bá ìjì tó bá jà tó bá lóun fẹ́ kọlù yàn dájúdájú ó máa ṣe rẹ̀ léṣe torí òun náà kó dọ̀tí tó pọ̀ sójú.
ọ̀gá.
ó ti fẹ́ mú bàbá ẹ̀ mọ́ ìbàdí ó ti pẹ́ àtìgbà tó ti ń sọ zomo tó ti ń sọ bàbá tó ti ń sọ pé ṣe bí bàbá náà ṣe bí nílùú òyìnbó ṣe bí bàbá náà pa mọ́.
bàbá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ owó ti rí inú kámẹ́rà.
Kẹ́mi, can you imagine?
Bàbá ló ní kí nọ́ọ̀sì máa lọ. Ó máa ṣègbè Yomi nínú ayé.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n tó sọ pé irú owó tó dá fún bàbá yẹn, olóyè ẹ̀kọ́ dá fún olóyè kó ṣe gbọ́. Kí ló dé láti ilẹ̀ tó ti wọ́ kínní?
Mọ́mí ìmọ́lẹ̀ ó ti prophesize sínú ayé ẹ̀. Owó tó dá fún bàbá yìí máa dárú ẹ̀ fún ọ̀nà.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run, wọ́n máa dá fún.
Àṣẹ.
Dandan. Máa dá fún. Lórí burúkú ọmọ ṣé àárọ̀.
Ẹ ṣe títí díẹ̀ gbé ṣubú ẹbu kò sí tí ẹgbẹ́ tó ń ìdúró náà ni.
EFCC fún dánwò ẹgbẹ́ EFCC ọ̀tọ̀ ní ìtọ́ ànílé ilé ni ó máa fail ó tún dọ̀lẹ̀ tún plan nǹkan míì ó tún lórí bàbá yìí náà ní ṣá ìyá Mohbad wà ń bẹ̀ tí òun wá kú tó pọ̀ mẹ́ Wùmí wà ń bẹ̀ tán ní kó lọ ṣe DNA tí ò ṣe DNA ṣé tó bá jẹ́ in an ideal situation ṣé kò yẹ kán lo that DNA fún criminal record ṣé kò lè jẹ́ pé DNA yẹn gangan ló ṣe kú tó pa Mohbad ní ẹ wo eyín ọmọ yẹn ní ìsìn tẹ bá rí píkjọ Ọlọ́run foríjì mi píkjọ tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe abẹ́ ṣé eyín Mohbad rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni.
Oyè mi mo ti sọ níbi kan náà léèmí.
Ó lágbára o.
máa ń yàgbé eyín gbogbo ẹnu ẹ̀ dínkù.
eyín yẹn wá ṣe tọ̀bọ̀lù síta pé kọ̀ọ̀gbẹ́ ilé ìfọ́tò ilé ìtún lágbára lọ ṣàánú wa ni.
Wọ́n tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ti fi wàhálà lé ayé wọn àti Wùmí àti gbogbo wọn. Wọ́n ní kọ́mọ náà wá ṣe é ẹyẹ ẹgbẹ́ ẹlẹ́wẹ̀ ipá yóò gbà ìlú ìbú ẹ̀.
Gbogbo àwọn èèyàn gan ló ń kọ̀mẹ́ntì pé mo lọ lé yẹn.
everybody ló ń sápọ̀ mọ́ yẹn ò fàyà kékeré léyìí.
Mo ló ti réyìn.
Ọmọ tó ń ṣe lùbú.
kò dẹ̀ tó tún ní nutrient lára.
Ó ti wà dehydrated Ọlọ́run foríjì.
Wọ́n wá ń jọmọ lọ́mọ láàrú.
èpè ti
Èpè èpè ní because èpè yẹn ń ṣẹ nítorí pé wọ́n mọ̀ pé lórí àìtọ́ ni wọ́n pa ọmọ yìí kò sí pépè ṣe máa ṣe tí ò ní jà àdàbí ní àdàbí tó bá yẹ pé kì í ṣe pọ́n pa Mohbad ló kú fún rẹ̀ ni adẹ̀ ń sọ à ń kí à ń sà ẹlẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ni ó kú ẹ wá tún ní bàbá ẹ̀ lọ̀rọ̀ tún kàn torí Ọlọ́run Yomi Fabayi olórí burúkú olòṣì yẹyẹ bí tí òfò àwọn ẹgbẹ́ wà bí tán ti ń ṣe fíìmù ó dùn kò dùn wọ́n ṣe lójoojúmọ́ ìwọ kúrò ń bi fíìmù wá takú sórí justice for Mohbad ó láfi kó o kú síbẹ̀ wá dẹ̀ kú síbẹ̀ náà ni nǹkan tó ń wá fún rẹ ó máa padà ṣe rẹ léṣe ń bẹ̀ ni wàá kàgbákò káàkiri àgbáyé ni bó ṣe ń lọ bó ṣe ń bọ̀ ayé ò ní nífẹ̀ẹ́ mọ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run ó máa rùn sáyé lọ́rùn ni gbogbo àwọn tó sọ̀pọ̀tẹ̀ wọ́n máa rùn sí wọ́n gbà tó bá yá ni èpè náà máa fi ránṣẹ́ sí ẹ torí ètò tọ́ ọ̀bọ̀ yìí ṣe èpè ni àdàbí tí bàbá Mohbad bá mọ̀ nǹkan tó pọ̀ mẹ́rin àdàbí tí bàbá yìí ò bá wá justice àwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì lórí burúkú ìkan ló frustrate effort ẹ̀ ní gbogbo ẹ̀yin yòókù tẹ́lẹ̀ dìde àti underground àti overground mélòó ni ló ti rí justice láti tọ̀tọ̀ tí sá káàkiri tó bá jẹ́ pé ìjọba olórí burúkú yìí kò mọ block justice ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀mọ́ ṣe ju bàbá Mohbad lọ ni wọ́n dẹ̀ fi yín lẹ̀ Yomi ó ti sáré kiri títí àárín nǹkan kan tó mú jáde excuse me tó bá bọ́ bíbá ẹ̀ lónìí wàá tún bọ́ bíbá ẹ̀ lọ́la wàá pe zomo lẹ́nìí wàá pe DJ lọ́la wàá pe kinní kan lọ́jọ́ lójoojúmọ́ kí ló kàn ẹ́ náà kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣe láṣeyọrí rí pẹ̀lú NGO lórí burúkú tó ń gbé káàkiri àfọlẹ́ náà ni ó gbowó bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ó gbàgbàgbàgbà òun náà jẹ́ ó ṣẹ̀kẹ́ kùndìkùndì káàkiri gbogbo ilẹ̀ wàá máa jánu bí ejò káàkiri wọ́n fi ṣe é ni kí ló dé náà ṣé tó o bá tiẹ̀ sọ fún ẹ ṣé ọpọlọ orí ẹ̀ yẹ kó mọ̀ pa bàbá yìí ò sí bí kíní náà gbogbo èèyàn ń sọ látijọ́ yìí kí ni mo fẹ́ mú bàbá yìí sí tó bá tiẹ̀ ń tiẹ̀ wàá sọ fún ẹ ṣe má tì mí náà bàbá yìí ò sí bí tọmọ ẹ ti kú èmi náà lọ́mọ tèmi ṣé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bàbá yìí ṣé mo fẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́mi náà ni kó ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn ọmọ mi ni ò wá lè dánú rò torí àtijọ́ àti mo àtòbò burúkú tó fẹ́ dó pẹ̀lú àwọn olórí burúkú tó kún rí social media TikTok yìí tẹ́pọ̀ àwọn obìnrin tọpọlọ wọn ò pé kó tó bá ti rọ́kùnrin wọn máa pọ̀pọ̀pọ̀pọ̀pọ̀ ni àwọn ló sponsor ẹ̀ kiri àwọn olórí burúkú àwọn onídìí òṣì tẹ́pọ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ lè kú lé Yomi lórí mo gbọ́rọ̀ yín jàre ìyá mi.
ilé ọmọ àwọn tó ń gbé sílẹ̀ tó lè bá wọn sùn tídìí ẹ̀ ṣé
tọ́fẹ́fẹ́ yẹyẹ bí tì àbí celebrity àwọn olórí ibú lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan tó wá sórí social media yẹn.
ṣé bí ọkùnrin ló máa ń borí obìnrin èèyàn máa ń fọ ọkàn ìdí àwádàbí tó obìnrin tẹ kẹ̀kẹ́ Ọlọ́run má jẹ ẹ bá ń pọ ọmọ sọ́sẹ̀sì wa.
ọmọ sọ́sẹ̀sì náà mo fẹ́ dárúkọ mo lọ ọmọ sọ́sẹ̀sì wa kò jẹ wa.
adẹ̀jọ́rọ́ tí ọmọ sọ́sẹ̀sì nígbà tó ń rí kíní ṣókúlú bíi iṣan orí ẹ̀mọ àwọn géńdé orí ẹ̀rọ tá a máa ń jẹ àwọn ìyá rẹ̀ láyà bó nílẹ̀ sí ní ọmọ yẹn ló dẹ̀ ọmọ yẹn yẹ ló bá mú mọ́tò ọmọ yẹn ló lè rìn ìpò yẹn ó fẹ́ lè kú kíní náà dàbí kínkínní wá ń tura láti jó ẹ mọ̀ pé akérèbọ̀tò ni ọkùnrin kíní obìnrin ló ní àtọkùnrin ẹ̀ rí ìdí bọ́ǹbọ̀ ọkùnrin àwa gbìyànjú lórí òní fíìlì masculine kíní yẹn wàá máa pọ̀tọ̀pọ̀tọ̀.
lóòótọ́.
ẹ ní bó ṣe rí ni ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní lóòótọ́.
ṣe rí kíní ẹ̀
ní dé ni ẹ má jẹ́ àjà o.
ọmọ success ló lè describe ẹ̀ fún wa bó ṣe rí.
mo jẹ́ ló bá bọ́ kíní ilẹ̀ kíní náà ní ṣí kíní báyìí ẹ mọ kíní.
lóòótọ́ ó ṣe wà ń bẹ̀ ni.
ọjọ́ àpamọ́ success wa bó tẹ̀ ṣe sọ ẹ̀ ti mo kàn ní pé kíní ẹran orí rẹ̀ ṣe mo bí géńdé òkú ẹ̀ ó ní oníkélé lẹ́yìn ṣé o rìkọ́dì mi ẹni ó ti àwọn àrìkọ́dì yín kẹ ọmọ àkẹlọ ẹ bá ń jí ọmọ success olùṣèwú bó ṣe rí ó wọṣọ náà kò dá lára ẹ orí mọ́dúnmọ́dún ìdí ni pọ̀pọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀kẹ́ gbẹ̀ntì a máa lẹ tìrẹ sójú a máa ṣẹ́jú pàkó máa rò pé kó tó wá iṣẹ́ tó gbé fún ti lọ wẹ kórèdé àti ọmọ ẹ nínú ọ̀yàgbó kó lè wọ́ọ̀kì èkú yẹn máa dànà lórí ni.
àdàbí tí ò bá da bàbá yìí láàmú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àdàbí ni àdàbí tí bàbá Mohbad bá mọ kó tó pa Mohbad àbí tó bá lọ́wọ́ ló kú Mohbad tí bàbá yìí ò bá mọ kọ́kọ́ yọ bí àdàbí ni lórí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yẹ tó kó káàkiri.
àdàbí tó bá jáde ní abẹ́
lórí wọn
tó tẹ̀jẹ̀ sẹ́ lórí.
kí ló dé ti pọ̀ jù náà.
ẹ ń baṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run jẹ lọ́pẹ́ anybody kan ní ọ̀rẹ́ ọ̀nà pé wo ó ti mú ẹ lára tipẹ́tipẹ́ gbogbo bàbá yìí ìwọ ló kàn.
pẹ́ mọ́ bí princess ṣe sọ àwọn host wa tán bá ń jáde kán máa jáde ẹ jẹ́ ká máa fún tán tá a bá fún tán tó ń gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀ bóyá táwọn tó bá ń rìkọ́ọ̀dù tó ń gbé tó ń gbọ́ wọ́n á mọ̀ pé wọ́n tún ti ṣíjú lé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí kó ní kálukú tọwọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ bọ́ṣọ́ kán fi bàbá yẹn lọ́rùn sílẹ̀ kán mú ìyá Mohbad kán mú Wùmí tó bá ti lè mú ìyá Mohbad kán mú Wùmí kán má dúrà kán fi bàbá lọ́rùn sílẹ̀ bàbá ò sí nínú ilé gbogbo wa la ti gbọ́ àgbọ́ bí tẹ́nìkẹ́ni ti rojọ́ mọ́ bàbá lẹ́sẹ̀ rí pé bàbá yẹn wà nílé ńgbà tọ́mọ ẹ̀ kú everybody ló sọ pé wọ́n lọ pé bàbá ni.
so kí wá ló dé. kọ́ lọ rú bàbá òògùn yẹn àwọn ibẹ̀ náà ti ránṣẹ́ wá ẹ wò àwa ti mọ bó ṣe ń lọ àwa kan mọ̀ àwọn ìyá bọ́ kínní ni ẹ máa ṣègbè dànù ní gbogbo ilé life fake life there live yàrá ní ara máa ní ikú ní ẹ̀yin olùsọ olówó ẹ̀jẹ̀ àtàwọn tó ràn yín kí ló dé mi ò máa rírú ẹ̀rí wọ́n dẹ̀ mú àwọn ajá bíbá igan àti ológbò ẹlòmíà máa ké ní pé ajá òun ó kú àbí ìkọ̀kọ̀ ẹyẹ lọ kíkì ajá bíbá ẹ ti rí kámẹ́rà ti gbé yẹn wọ́n máa chájì yín sí kóòtù yẹn ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọṣẹ́ olúwa ẹ appreciate iṣẹ́ ọlọ́run èèyàn tó dá ní àwòrán ara rẹ̀ gbogbo yín àtàwọn lọ́balọ́ba àti àwọn olóòjòyè níbo lẹ fi ìbẹ̀rù ọlọ́run sí kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó wáyé ayé tó lọ wọ̀nyí lọ́nà jọ̀ọ́nà ló máa yẹ ìgbẹ̀yìn máa rí ṣé àbáyín ẹrù pa àbáyín ṣeré tẹ́lẹ̀.
tí àwọn àìsàn pa ní bíbá ìṣe. Thank you, Mr. Gurxey. 3 days no fishy go for me. Wọ́n dẹ̀ dá $1.4 million. Three goods 1.4 àwọn family yẹn ló pa tó sáré lọ close go for me yẹn pé owó yẹn ti pọ̀ jó ti ẹ̀ sì di nǹkan táwọn fẹ́. Mi rò pé nìkan kan padà lọ béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn pé kí nìkan tó fowó yẹn ṣe. The life tó tọ́ tẹ̀ tí kọ́kọ́ lose that should be a sympathy for anybody pé ẹ̀mí tó lọ yìí ẹ̀kọ́ tẹ̀ fi káànú pé ẹ káànú bàbá yìí kò wá ṣàánú lójú yín mọ́. Tẹ̀dẹ̀ rí pé bàbá yìí ló ń sáré káàkiri ẹ wo ẹ̀mọ́ iyebi tó lọ fún podcast fún interview tó bá débẹ̀ á lọ sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá débẹ̀ á lọ sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá débẹ̀ bó ṣe ń lọ Àbújá ló ń lọ gbá ló ń lọ àwo. Ó di bí mélòó tí Wùmí lọ ó di bí mélòó tí Mohbad lọ ẹ tí ẹ ronú bó ṣe ń lọ ó lọ sọ́dọ̀ Oríyọmí Ìbàdàn tí accident bá lọ ṣẹlẹ̀ ńkọ́ ó lọ Ghana just to seek for justice for his son. Wọ́n torí orí burúkú owó tẹ fẹ́ gbà nítorí orí burúkú ọmọ àlè tẹ́ ẹ ṣe káàkiri ebi ló pa mọ́nàmọ́ná kú lọ́rọ̀ Yomi ebi ló máa pẹ́ kú lágbára Ọlọ́run olè tó ń jà káàkiri olè yẹn ló máa pẹ́ kú ìwọ lórí burúkú ọmọ òfò ọmọ àdánù ọmọ àbí ìpabẹ́ olòṣì ẹ pé ìwọ náà máa fojú sunkún ọmọ ni àdàbí tí bàbá bàbá ìbámu pa fún ọmọ ẹ̀ ló kù gbogbo èrò bí tẹ̀rọ sí bàbá yín máa padà sí lórí ti family gbogbo yín pátá bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe pọ̀ bí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe kéré tó gbogbo èrò ń gba yín níbi tí bàbá yín ó máa dàdé yín lórí ni tọmọtọmọ àdàbí tí bàbá yẹn bá mọ̀ pa ọkọ ọmọ ẹ̀ ló kù àdàbí tí ọba wá justice ló kù ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú yìí ẹ̀yin ẹni òfò ẹ̀yin ọmọ ìṣàrọ̀ gbogbo yìí ẹ fi bàbá Mohbad lọ́rùn sílẹ̀ fílẹ̀ olólọ́mẹ̀ tí Mohbad bá wà láyé òun ló máa gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ inú ilé ẹ̀ ló máa wọ̀ lọ ó ló kọ́ mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dójú kí ni ti yín ṣé yóò fẹ́ sọ fún mi kó kọ òkú Mohbad dùn ju bàbá Mohbad lọ ni kí la gbé kí la jù ṣé Mohbad mọ̀ èyí ni àbú fẹ́ fún yín lówó ẹ kọ́ sí dànù kẹ́ kọ́ burúkú dànù ìyẹn ni ẹ̀kọ́ yẹn.
ṣèbá tí ìṣòro pé rẹ̀ ọmọ tí ó lọ tó kú láìpẹ́ ìdẹ́sí ló ṣe lọ síbẹ̀ ó ṣe yí ọmọ.
kúrò lórí Mohbad náà ti wà láyé wa
náà ni ẹ lè gbé bàbá ṣubú báráyé fẹ́ báráyé kọ̀ bàbá dúró ẹgbà bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ múrúkọ ẹni Joseph ẹ mọ̀ ni ó dúró òun ló ń borí bí Joseph ṣe borí ogun yẹn pọ̀ ìníkọ́ ni bàbá ti jà ṣùgbọ́n bàbá dúró ẹ lè bí wú ẹgbà bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ọgọ́rùn ti mọ dínà yìí ká gbogbo yín ẹ máa rí kọ̀ọ̀kan nǹkan tó máa ṣe yín just leave it you can't help it tí ẹ bá lè help it tí ẹ bá lè wá Joseph ẹ fi sílẹ̀ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ máa wòran náà just leave it. Yomi máa ṣègbè dànù ni gbogbo àṣẹ tẹ́ Ọlọ́run fún àwọn obìnrin la máa lò fún àwọn tó bá dẹ̀ tó obìnrin tó bá wà lọ́dún ẹ̀ tó bá náà fẹ́ làwọn náà fẹ́ lò lódì àwọn kan máa fara gbà àdàdì ló máa di gbogbo everybody lórí burúkú máa ṣàǹfààní.
ẹ ṣé o thank you Akwakwa you have anything for us my brother and no the mother. Akwakwa, oh my brother don't sleep. Want to go low. Alright, thank you. Betty Willow Marie, Betty Willow Marie. àwí yẹn àrò mọ́ bàtí mi ló máa.
ní àṣẹ tí bàbá ẹ ṣàṣẹ sí 12 tv lọ́dọ̀ wa nígbà ẹ fi àṣẹ ní lórí ọkùnrin ní ẹ ṣe ẹ fi àṣẹ sí gbogbo tá a
ní
sọ
àṣẹ tí bàbá ní ti ọmọ àti ní ti ẹ̀mí mímọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tá a fẹ́ nu sọ lágbára ọlọ́run á gbé lọ ilé àṣẹ kíákíá láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní rí àpẹẹrẹ pé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti di àṣẹ nǹkan tá a ní kó wá lágbára ọlọ́run á bá wa tì wá èyí tá a ní kó lọ ọlọ́run á fi àṣẹ ọ̀run á fi tì lọ èyí tá a gbèrò láyé wọ́n á gbèrò lọ́run èyí tá a ti ṣubú láyé wọ́n á ti ṣubú lọ́run nǹkan tí kálukú wá dẹ̀ ṣe èrè nǹkan tó bá ṣe sínú justice ní agbára òun máa gbà nítorí pé ọlọ́run kì í ṣàbòsí ọlọ́run kì í gbàgbé tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹni tó wá ṣe dáadáa á jèrè dáadáa ẹni tó wá ṣe kà á jèrè kà ẹni tó wá ṣe aburú á jèrè aburú ní agbára agbára Jésù Olúwa wa.
Àmín. Thank you everybody.
Ṣé o?
ṣe
bá a sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa kán wá jáde lóòrèkóòrè torí pa àti dákẹ́ jù náà ṣe wò pé wọ́n lè gbẹ̀yìn wọlé sí wa lára.
àwọn la máa fèsì sí i.
ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ fún wọn pé a ti dí ọgbà wa o ẹni tá a bá ṣílẹ̀kùn ó lè wọlé ògiri wa tó lẹ̀ sàn àti rẹ̀ pa wọn ò lè ráyè wọlé so a ní láti máa jáde fún wọn káwọn náà wá mọ̀ pé always guiding ni wa o no àdẹ̀rálẹ̀ àfarálẹ̀ o ẹ bá dẹ̀ rí àjíà ẹwà dé ẹsẹ̀ pa mí ìsìnwọ̀n lálẹ́ yìí o so ẹ ṣé gan thank you good night God bless everyone as you draw the curtain for this hour ó dàárọ̀ mà ó dàárọ̀ sà ó dàárọ̀ kù ó dàárọ̀ kù.
Music, I play the cover, the